To be fair, he wants to be an archlich. Nobody actually wants to be the lich.
No, I mean, but you got to start somewhere.
You do. And today we'll start here in the Suncrest Chronicles. One bad roll introduction. Bam, rolled right into it. No, indeed. Thanks everybody for coming, everybody for watching. I have my lovely players, and last time we got back into town. There were some things discovered, and it was started all with downtime. Some people learned some things about themselves, discovered new classes, and went in different directions. However, there was two major events that occurred in that time. One, Lucas realized something's wrong with me. I feel weird. And it wasn't just regular puberty. He was becoming a tiefling.
Right.
And I believe that happened halfway through the downtime.
Yes.
By something that you haven't fully realized. By the end of it, he had hooved feet, semi-goat-like legs, and his horns were still small, but they were more noticeable.
It was a rapid puberty.
It was. Beyond that, everybody did a couple of more things, got some more information, confirmed details about what happened with Syrenya, which was found out to be problematic. Poppy confirmed that Syrenya is indeed no longer on this plane of existence. I don't know how she feels about that, how it has affected her, but we will see as time passes.
I mean, I did declare a very painful death to that lady.
It's true, and I will hold you to that. But then there was a fight that was real fair.
100%.
100%. You guys were asleep, and some things went missing. Y'all almost died to moonbeams. But two tieflings that were giving you a real bad time were dealt with, and that is where we actually come back. You are outside of your tower. It is very early, and you are all not feeling good, minus Poppy, who never took a single point of damage.
Alright, guys.
Oh, yeah. And we have found our friend. I cannot remember her name ever.
Scorsese.
Scorsese, yes. And she is okay, yes, as well.
She is.
I don't know.
She healed herself and was trying to get to help, but she didn't get there in time.
You don't know about the rest of you. I know we were planning on leaving today, but I really need some time to recover. And I will get up and just start walking back to Lighthouse.
All right. Just so everyone is aware, did anybody search the bodies, or the body really that was left? Because the other one got scorched.
I would have, to get my holy symbol back, I would have searched the body.
Okay. Yeah. So on To the Stars, you effectively have everything in a priest pack.
Okay.
Light crossbow with about 25 bolts.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let me write this down.
Absolutely.
We don't have a... Can we have like a loot sheet or something? Do we have one?
There was one, but it hadn't been touched, so I'll give you a new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't know if I want to write it all down on my sheet.
Hell yeah, no, absolutely.
In case we want to split it.
Right, of course. Of course.
Yeah, that's super easy for me to do. One thing that you would notice, though, is that none of them had any sort of magical gear or equipment, anything that was out of the loop. outside of ordinary. There was a holy symbol
Okay.
and an arcane focus in there though, because of sorcerer and cleric.
All right. So priest pack, holy symbol.
Yep.
And-
Weapon was a light crossbow. She had about 25 bolts. Also had a warhammer, and she was wearing chainmail.
Chainmail. Did you say warhammer?
Yes.
I think I'm missing something. Priest pack, holy symbol, light crossbow, chainmail, warhammer. There was one other thing.
25
right?
crossbow
What was
bolts.
it? Oh yeah, I had that. That's it. Okay.
That's it.
All right, then we got everything.
He didn't really have much on him whatsoever.
Any gold or anything? Money?
No, neither of them carried any money on their person.
Can I examine his holy symbol? Because
If you examine her holy symbol,
her, sorry,
yeah.
her.
So her holy symbol is that of Lady Darkness.
Does anyone know about Lady Dark? Do I know about Lady Dark? Any information
Make a religion
on
roll.
Lady Dark? I could have had proficiency in that, but I don't. Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20? Hell yeah. You absolutely do. Lady Darkness is a chaotic evil deity. She is one of the more recent deities in the pantheon to come into existence. Still asleep like most of the newer deities. She is known as the goddess of corruption, claws of oblivion, and the Sky Terror. Her traditional domains are death, tempest, and trickery. And her symbol is a leafless tree with 5 pieces of fruit hanging from its branches.
Okay.
All of her beliefs, where you don't know them specifically, do go in the direction of corrupting people over time, stopping people from stopping corruption, getting other people to do evil deeds if you can, instead of you just doing the dirty work.
It is all about turning good people into bad people, it sounds like.
Not even just people. Turning good into bad.
Okay.
Yeah. In general, it can go towards plant life, it can go towards ideals, ideas, really anything.
Okay.
And you can easily tell the sorcerer had a direct connection to the Shadowfell.
Do we have enough understanding of Shadowfell to know that it, well, maybe in your world it is not, but if it does, that it is like a mirror to Feywild?
100% you do.
Okay.
It is exactly the same. In fact, anyone who is proficient in history would
I
be aware of the fact that there was a 10,000 year period. I believe it was 10,000. It was. I'm
So,
remembering
like,
correctly.
just last month then, yes?
No, not quite, but close enough for you.
Okay.
Where there was a great calamity. It is said that the sky fell.
Wait, is this like Shadowfell, Skyfell, or are you saying the sky
No, like
fell?
it's said that the sky fell
Okay.
in order to stop the Shadowfell from infecting Suncrest.
Okay.
But the result of that was 1,000 years of rain. Or sorry, 10,000 years of rain.
10,000 years. Wow.
And that stopped 10,000
No,
years
that
ago?
started. No, that stopped about a couple thousand.
Okay.
Less
Okay.
than 10,000 years ago.
Okay.
So and that happened because of
Roll me a history check.
you.
Because that's the base information. That's just what you get for being proficient.
I will be talking about this with Alonzo, so feel free to take
Yeah.
help action.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome, thank you. So 10 instead of 7.
Okay. With a 10.
No, I'm sure the Stone Father
Yeah.
can help us.
Yeah,
Yes.
roll D4.
Stone Father, help us to remember what we need to remember about this a little bit.
11.
Stonefather tried. So you know one detail, you don't know the reason why it happened. When they say the sky fell, it makes sense that that's the story that was told, because it was a massive city-state that was floating above the continent.
Okay.
So you know that prior to that, there was not a bay.
All right.
The bay was formed when this city-state crashed into the surface.
So when you say bay, we're talking about the smaller body of water connected to the larger body?
The larger body.
The larger body. I would call that more like a sound or a sea, perhaps.
I'm
like
going to adjust that to sea.
A very large body of water, yes?
Absolutely.
Are we talking about the ocean
No.
surrounding? Okay.
We're talking about the large body of water directly north of Black Marsh.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And
that.
then,
Okay,
in
gotcha.
that
Like
case,
the
it would
bay
be
would be
Whiffering
that
Sea.
smaller section just below.
Okay.
Yes, does that make
So
sense?
yeah.
Justin?
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
And it might require a history roll. I don't know.
Mhm.
So basically, this bay is the site of like the city that, falling, right?
Yes.
So is there remnants of the city beneath the bay?
Like the way you think.
It's claimed.
It is claimed. Okay.
I will also remind Poppy, hearing this discussion, that might tick something that you are aware of.
Are you speaking of when I went underwater and I saw that bright green? Okay, well, I would tell you when I flew with a dragon and I saw a bright green thing under the sea.
Oh. Perhaps that's
Really
something
cool
we
sentence.
should investigate at some point, but not now because we have other pressing matters.
Once we finish killing, we'll come back and investigate.
Yeah.
Finish. Boy, Poppy, finish saving and rescuing and helping people, please.
And enacting my revenge.
And passing justice upon those who deserve it. Yes.
With death, yes.
But yes, I agree. I would very much like to see the architecture and the ruins of this place if it is possible. I don't like the water though.
But perhaps I've heard of magic that could help us breathe underwater. Perhaps we could be enchanted in some way.
Poppy, you would also know that there is tunnels underneath the surface of the city, kind of like Chicago has, like, the Prohibition tunnels.
There are tunnels under the city.
You're an urchin. You would be fully aware of this.
There you go. That's
Under
information.
the city at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
No, underneath Black Marsh.
No, underneath Black Marsh, of course.
Oh,
But that could lead to the
you
Potentially.
could they go that far down? That seems very.
not sure.
Viettervesk, you don't even need to make a history check. It's completely possible, because if people tried to secretly excavate it, that would be the way to do it.
Well, it is possibility. I would actually very much like to spend a significant amount of time back underground again. I do miss the peace and quiet that comes from it.
Can we take a second and go back to the part about being underwater? That's not happening now, right?
No, I think currently our attention is elsewhere. In particular,
Right,
yeah.
we're talking about going underneath Black Marsh into tunnels. I'm just making sure that you're not some way, shape, or form trying to trick me into going underwater.
Oh, we would never trick you. We would just go, right?
Yeah, we would never trick you.
Okay. See how you didn't just
would
answer my
never
question.
I
Thank
would
you.
never trick you.
Thank you, Stone Man.
Neither would I.
So, just so
You
I am
told me you were
aware.
a lord when you weren't yet.
It's okay.
I'm a lord.
Just so I
So
am
look
aware.
how that turned out.
One,
Yes.
Thoggir is now officially a duke. It's all signed.
Nice. Excellent.
It's
Was
not
the-
just
Thoggir.
putting
was
a
the
name
What's
on
a
plan-
bugbear,
paper.
Jesus?
To check Oakenarch for the damage, or was
Yeah.
it to go the other way and start to head towards the Shrine of Lost Sight?
I believe the plan was to check on
Basil.
Basil. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, so the information of like the forest was sick from my patron, that was nothing to do with the murders that were happening with Syrinia and stuff like that. That's like a separate thing. Okay.
No.
Just wanted to clear that
But
up.
also in same place.
Yes.
It's next to
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So that is top priority for Viettervesk to check on our friend Basil and ensure he is not dead. Warn him of any risks and perhaps protect him if necessary. What the rest of you are interested in doing, I'm happy to listen.
I was dead recently, so I will just abstain.
You have been mostly dead twice recently, actually. But,
Thanks for that.
you're back to normal now. So please, your opinion is, in fact, perhaps the wisdom you may have gained in death is useful to us. So share.
Okay. I don't want to die a third time. You're welcome for the wisdom.
It is very wise to not want death.
Do you notice how we've been running towards it? Well, I say we, but the part where I was trying to make friends with a large fey beast, I guess that one's on me.
Yeah. Just a
Correct.
bit.
Correct.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Thoggir.
Yeah.
I'll own that one.
Mhm.
I don't know that we have been actively running toward death. Perhaps toward danger at times in efforts to protect others. Certainly, we did not invite those two to come and assault us in our home.
No, certainly not. Perhaps I just mean to say that the next time I am running out half-cocked on this concept of I am going to go save somebody else, that perhaps you can encourage me to show myself a little bit of that kind of, instead of giving it to a stranger. I don't want to die more than I want to prevent somebody else from not dying. Does that make sense?
It does very much. I do not understand all of the abilities that you have shown in combat, my friend, but perhaps this ability you have to move it with such great speed may be put to better use if it removes you from danger rather than thrusts you forward into it.
Use it that way. It is just the bugbear way to strike first. We must attack with a surprise. Once we have been seen, seldom is it that we will be unseen.
Very logical.
Well, if
Well-
you're just worried about people spotting a bugbear, I mean, I could probably turn myself into a bugbear and, oh my gosh, there's two bugbears and it's a great distraction and they don't know which one to go after. That will make you feel more comfortable.
Or you could make him look like a little gnome.
Yes?
Or a goblin, if you prefer.
Yeah.
If you prefer to look more like your people, a goblin.
Dot.
Am I not
EXE,
correct?
bugbear, not computing.
Am I not correct that in your world, goblinoids are all together in one sort of subspecies group, Justin?
They are. They are.
Okay. Yes.
I am
As he gestures at his own form.
vastly more than your average goblin, or even a bugbear.
Of course, you are a paragon among your people. I mean, no offense.
I don't know that word, but it sounds attractive. Thank you.
I am simply discussing options to make you less visible temporarily.
Yes, as I have studied to prepare myself for such ventures, I wish I could simply just become invisible.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then I'll reach out my hand and I'll just turn you invisible.
Bobby, what have you done? Did you send him to some dark plane?
No, I really want to learn how to do that, but I just made him invisible.
And I kind of I have like a small PTSD from being banished. And, I kind of shudder to myself as I think back to
Not again!
Yeah, you did go through a short period of time where it was gone, back, gone.
Viettervesk will step forward and reach my hand out. Is he still here?
I'm agilely trying to avoid such things, as I've now learned that being touched or talking is the undoing of myself and in past ventures when I called out to a bear and ruined the fact that I was invisible.
No, Poppy, he's gone. He's not here any longer. What have you done?
I'm very good at what I do.
Bring him back.
Nah. He's going through something. Just let him be his unseen self. And I'll call out to the air. Just don't do anything weird, okay?
No, you are certain.
Okay, there are lots of weird things that I'm doing now, but I'm invisible.
You are certain he is still here with us, yes?
You
have no doubt.
I'm not going to say, yes, no doubt. No doubt. He's in this realm, on this plane.
All right.
Well, good companions, I think I need some rest from
Oi,
her.
Yes.
me as well,
So-
my
So
friend.
I am going to go to my bedroom and plop down.
During this day, if you want to, you can attempt to find someone who can send a sending spell to Basil.
I feel like since I was the only one that wasn't in combat, I'll let them rest, and I will go procure a bow and send sending spell to Basil.
Okay. Are you doing it in that order?
I'll do the sending spell first.
Got it.
Do we already have the horses and wagons that we discussed? Has that been
100%.
purchased?
100%.
Yeah, I think we
If
purchased
you've
all
marked
that.
off the cost of it, it's purchased.
Oh, okay. So would we want to take the horses?
That's
Oakenarch?
what I'm not remembering.
I think we're doing a land travel, right?
Well, that was preparing to go the opposite way, I believe.
Right.
So
So if we
we
have to
can
go
still
to Oakenarch,
Buy them.
I hate asking this, but do any of us have proficiency in land vehicles?
no.
Do we need?
Well, what do you? Well, I don't think there's such a thing
There
as
is.
proficiency.
There is,
there?
yeah,
There
there is
is.
vehicle proficiency of various
So
kinds.
you
But
won't
don't-
need it to just do basic
Don't
travel.
Alonzo's people have that ability? Any of them?
I don't think
Let's
so.
see. No.
You won't need it for basic travel. That you're fine. It'll come to if you have to do anything strenuous or out of the ordinary.
I mean, clearly this means that we need to hire a wagon hand and a cookie, right? Guys?
I mean, I can go find somebody if we need it. Just tell me what to do. I'm running errands today. Give me my list.
Oh,
to
wait,
do.
wait. Mori and Ori are both skilled at animal handling. Would
Animal
that help?
handling will help.
But it is not how to actively and effectively pilot a
Yes.
wagon or something like that.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
tool proficiency.
That'll help control the animals if the rolls go bad on the piloting, but it
Okay.
won't help with the piloting.
Okay.
Okay, so are we okay? So if we have to go to Oakenarch, we're going by wagon. Is the first question.
Carrot,
Well, we have
I
a
think
wagon,
so.
so
We
why
have
not?
a wagon.
So am I?
Well, the only reason not to would be if it is significantly slower, right?
Okay.
It
Well,
will
so which one would be faster?
significantly slower. 100%. It takes
Are we in a?
It takes around
are we in-
3 days across the sea.
Right.
It would be at
And-
least a week to a week and a bit on
To
overland.
go around.
I mean,
So-
are we in a hurry?
Oh,
You don't know
Well,
yet.
we
a
are
little bit.
worried about our friends, so it may
Yeah.
depend on
Okay.
what the message spell brings back.
Okay.
Can boats take wagons? Or
Yes.
is there like a ferry?
If it is big enough,
Okay, so-
absolutely.
I'm gonna go find a ferry boat, and so also
First,
then I need to
let's
go
start
find.
with the sending.
Okay.
It will not be difficult to find someone to do sending. You simply
Okay.
have to go to one of the local churches or shrines. There will be
I'll
a
go
small
to
fee.
the wisdom one that I talked to my patron with. That one. Can they send sending spells? I already know that. I like them.
Oh, they absolutely can. They absolutely can.
Okay.
That was not Fear and Thrall. Faction.
Yep.
Yep. The God of Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
100%. For a sending spell, you'll be looking at 75 gold pieces.
Yeah. Okay. I'll pay it.
Okay.
And did we say we were going with carriage rather than wagon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That was making sure it's covered. Things can't get in. You can lock it. Like, you can have boxes on there. You could also sleep inside of it if you wanted to. It wouldn't be that comfortable, but it would provide cover.
And we had
we
gotten
can
a chest
carry
for
more
it so that we
things.
could keep stuff in it. And
No, we were
and-
going. We did. Yes, we did get the chest, but also we were using my barrels.
Yes.
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 So what do you want? What do you say? Tell them to say in the sending.
Are you alive? Are you okay? I'm so sorry about Syrinia. Condolences. Like, I don't.
Got it. I got the gist. The response is very simple.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Oakenarch is gone.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Currently tracking her down. We'll keep you updated.
Can I send another spell? I'll pay for it.
Yep.
Okay, so the next one, I want to know.
Just a reminder,
So-
you get 25 words.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm
basically.
I'm keeping track of it on my hands.
Okay. Don't include
LOL.
Like, should we go to Oakenarch? Should I go to you?
His response is no. I plan on setting up an ambush. We'll keep you informed.
Okay, that's very mysterious. All right.
Like, the thing is, you can't get intention. Like, you can't hear voice.
No, I know. So I don't know what to do then. Like, where do I
Do you
go?
want to make? If you want to make an insight check, you can at disadvantage.
I'll just do it. Why not? Hey, 19.
Hell yeah.
With disadvantage?
He's pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because normally Basil has classically been very happy-go-lucky. I'll go with the
Right.
flow. Oh, I ripped someone's throat out. Oh my god.
Cute.
That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
He is focused.
Okay.
He is focused, task-driven. I'm doing this.
So basically, that means I have to also try to track her to find out where he is and where she is. Okay.
You actually won't.
I won't. Because?
You guys receive a sending stone from him.
Okay.
So, effectively, you can sending back and forth
Okay.
without constantly paying the cost. It just comes the
Thank-
day after the morning after you do what you're doing.
Okay, so basically, since I received it, I'll send like the first message to him and a guest, and we'll say, I'm on the move. I need to know where to go. Can you just point me in the right direction? Kind of
He
message.
Says, the message you get back is busy.
Thanks, Basil. Okay. Well, that's off my list.
Yeah,
Don't know
so
where we're going, so
that
I can't go to
happens
a
the day
fair boat.
after. That
Yeah.
would change. You can try and confirm with some people, like, what does he mean Oakenarch is gone?
Okay, I'll do that. I'll like go around, scrounge out rumors, and also too, like while I'm just trying to like put out feelers of what's going on with Oakenarch, I'll try to ask if there's any other like towns or like villages around Oakenarch that also are having issues, or has anyone spotted like a very angry elven woman? Like, I'm just trying to figure out if I can pinpoint like in a direction
Hell
that she's
yeah.
going in.
Roll
Okay.
investigation. It's your choice whether you're.
Oh.
So you can't get any information on the status of the people of Oakenarch.
Cool.
You get barred off at every different direction. Roll investigation one more time.
Okay. Come on, Bobby.
Okay. With a 12, there's small settlements of like grouped houses of like hunters' lodges, farms, and stuff like that. But you don't get any sort of read that they are being affected by this in the same way.
Okay. So I'll talk to my group later, but since I'm already in town, I'm going to go find a carriage driver. But like I want to find a cool one. So like I don't know how it works in this world. So like if there's just like I don't know how that they all hang out in a certain place, like by the stables or something. I'm gonna like observe them before I approach or something.
Stables is a good place to go. Also, the different guilds would be a good place to go as well. Even if they're not a part of it, those would be very good sources for them to get work.
Okay.
Hunters Collections is one of the guilds. You know, there's Antiques and Valuables Restoration Society.
I'll go to the Hunters Guild.
Okay. You'll definitely spot a couple of individuals for hire. Some of them are more general purpose and overtly skilled at a variety of things. Some are specifically I drive wagons. Some are just like hunters and foragers for food. Wide variety of ages, wide variety of of upbringing.
Okay, I want to find somebody who obviously has skill in driving a carriage, but maybe another skill. But I also want them to be quiet. We're on a mission. I need to focus.
Roll insight.
Okay.
I'm giving you advantage on this one because you're looking.
Cool.
It's very clear what you're looking for.
Yeah.
With a 22, you indeed do find somebody, and you got above 20, which this is going to actually that was a big threshold.
Okay.
This is a older woman. She appears to be human, but at the same time she's seen some damage, and she does not talk to people.
Perfect.
Pretty much unless she wants to. She is skilled with cooking, driving a carriage, as well as she is very skilled at like sewing and knitting.
Okay.
Effectively, weaver's tools is what that would be.
Right. So when I approach her to hire her, I will, because I want to be upfront, like warn her that we're going into a very dangerous situation. And one of our party members has already died twice.
Okay.
Like I want to be honest and upfront, but if she's okay with that, she's hired.
She seems to be more excited by that prospect.
Cool.
Her response is, well, if it gets me away from the husband, absolutely. Sometimes I just want to throttle him until he's gone. Love him to death, but after 8 kids, you kind of get sick of somebody.
Oh, so scared to fall in love. Okay. All right. So you know the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Just meet me there. I'm the lord of that lighthouse, and that's where we'll be departing. The old one that is going to be very fancy soon.
Oh, don't change it. It's a classic. Are you kidding me? The other one's gaudy as hell.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah, cool. You take care of my food. We're good.
Yep.
I don't gotta pay. I don't gotta pay anything. So, just take care of my food.
Okay.
Justin, can I ask a real quick question?
Absolutely.
Just normal provisions are the price it's in the
100%.
PHP, right?
100%.
Okay, cool. 'Cause I'm gonna buy a 10.
So, buying in bulk, if you do go to like a wholesaler sort of space within the lower docks, You will get 1 extra ration for every 10 that you buy.
I'm just gonna buy a tent because we have one. If we buy another one, it could house all of us. So,
Okay, cool. Perfect.
so I just bought a tent.
And you could have backlogged those ration purchases as well, because there's a lot of spaces that do sell to adventuring groups and parties.
Yes, I think we already did a lot of this before. We're just making sure we're not missing anything. So I currently have...
Add on 5 rations.
All right.
Look, yeah.
So I currently have approximately a month's or 30 days worth of food rations for just the 4 of us.
Yeah.
We have a portable ram, and we have. I think at this point, did Poppy buy a tent?
Yes.
No.
No. Okay.
No, I bought a tent.
Alonzo. Yeah. Alonzo
bought a tent. Okay.
And
well,
Thoggir has one, so we have 2, which would be enough.
One.
Oh,
I have one.
Because I wanted the camping experience.
But they're
under the stars.
2-person tents, and
they're 2-person tents. Yep.
Both I and Thoggir are enormous in one way or another. So I'm thinking we both need our own. That was my
Well,
thing.
you also seeing your wagon, barring if it gets damaged, you could set it up in a way that you could cover 2 people.
Sure.
With those tents, including yourselves, if it was connected to the wagon, it would just require a roll.
Okay, so we have three tents. I had a question: how much, and is it easy to find a what was it called? A decanter of endless water.
Roll me investigation, because that's a very useful item.
It is. It's only what is it? What is green? Like unusual or not rare so much as just not super common. Uncommon item, I guess, is what it is. Yes. Yeah. Viettervesk needs to do investigation.
Yeah.
Can Poppy investigate for this? Because I'm sleeping.
Absolutely. Yeah. You can give her a help action if you want.
Sure. Hey, Poppy, go find us something to make sure we don't run out of water on the trail, eh?
Yeah, okay. Not very good at investigating.
It is an 11, okay.
Okay. With an 11, you will find one.
Okay.
However, there is a markup on it, and you're looking at about 650 GP before negotiation.
I mean, can I try to negotiate?
Absolutely.
Okay. Ooh, not good for once.
He'll go down to like 625, but
okay.
he's taking advantage of the market.
How much would it be for us to just like buy a barrel full of fresh water to bring with us instead?
Oh, that would be a gold.
Oh, well, this maybe is a better idea.
Poppy.
Yeah.
Roll me a just roll intelligence.
Oof. Okay.
You got it high enough. If you had a container, you do know a wizard with a magical item shop. While he doesn't have a decanter of endless water, he probably could easily make one because it's not that high level of a thing.
At this time, Thoggir will pour some mayo into his hand and flick it at Viettervesk.
I am sleeping downstairs in my secret special bedroom place.
Yes, and I'm invisible.
Oi.
Only lasts for an hour. Hey.
It's right around the end of that hour. You do that, you get out of there.
Yep. Just to remind you that I can have things you can drink come out of my magical object as well. It doesn't need to be a decanter of water.
Excellent. Good to know.
Yep. No, as soon as you flick the mayo, that's when you appear visible. Viettervesk is sleeping like a Like a rock.
Like a rock. Like a rock.
Like a rock.
Yes, it is how I normally sleep.
It's true.
It is kind of bigoted for you to mention it, if I'm being honest.
So, should we, one of your barrels, should we fill it with like mead?
No, we should not
No,
do this.
no,
No.
no.
Just remind you of the options that are available through the alchemy jug.
Hell yeah.
Mayo,
That-
mayo, mayo, mayo. 5 different
I-
types of mayo.
I have done that on purpose, but it does offer 8 gallons of fresh water a day.
Oh,
Ooh. So we don't need a
That'd be good,
decanter
yeah.
of endless water. We have
Yeah.
one.
mhm.
I just have never used it in such a logical or smart way yet. All you have seen is us make
Man.
horrific concoctions out of it.
Absolutely.
Like, oh my god, it actually helps the situation too? I'll have you know that mayo got me a monocle.
right,
It's
so-
true. And with that, if there's nothing else for that day, we will come to the day where you guys would travel.
All right. The first thing I'm going to do is I gather all my companions and, like, step onto top of a table or whatever and make a grand speech about how we're going to help the downtrodden and save the world in some ways. But this time it's a little different because I'm less focused on me. I'm trying to change here. And you guys all gain a temporary hit point equal to 9 points.
It's just a flat rate?
Yeah, because it's I think my level plus my charisma modifier.
That
Nice.
is accurate.
Nice.
It's a
That's-
very underrated feat.
Yeah. And
It's
there's
reliable.
no time limit. There's no time limit. And on top of that, you guys could gain this temporary hit point again after finishing short or long rest. So it doesn't have to be long rest.
Yeah.
I could replenish it after short rest.
So how many times a day can you do that?
4.
There's no limit. It doesn't say here.
So it won't say in the feat, but there is a base rule of you can only do 3 short rests per day.
Okay, so
Oh, I see.
So
up
that's
to
what-
3.
Yeah, so
Okay,
yeah,
up to 3 times.
Up to
I
3,
guess.
so you can do it.
Well-
so you can do it up to 4
Up
times.
to 4.
4 because I could do it after long
Right,
rest also.
Right. Okay. That's kind
Pretty
of
awesome.
OP for a feat. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's a
The
great
only
feat.
reason it's not OP overall is because people forget to do it. It's one of those things
Good.
that's,
Like me.
that's in the background.
It's like saying that ritual casting is, a godsend, but do you always have 10 minutes available?
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
but when
true.
you do,
When you
Right,
do, yeah.
when you do. And yes, when he has 10 minutes to talk our ears off, we'll all be like
Yeah.
better for it.
All right.
yes.
So in that
Yes,
case,
absolutely.
the morning comes.
Oh,
Waiting outside of the lighthouse
why am I oily?
is a woman looking to be about 40, like early 50s, in leather armor, and she's just waiting to go.
So
Yeah.
I'm curious what Kendra will tell us about her findings, though.
Yeah, so I would tell you everything that me and Basil will talk about. I would tell you how I noticed that he was very angry, as he should be. I wouldn't mention. Well, no, I would mention I got us a carriage driver, but I wouldn't give you any details about her because I would want you to be a surprise today. And I would also be like, I don't know what to do. He says not to go to Okanach, but we need to find her and kill her before she hurts more people, but he won't tell me where to go, so... And that's
He's
what I would
tracking
say.
her down. That's
Yeah.
what he told you. As you're saying this, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
There you go.
You notice a rock flying at your head, about yay big, and you catch it. And you just hear Lucas going, "Delivery," and run away.
We'll talk about this later.
It's the sending stone.
Okay. and it says anything.
No, like it's
No,
just,
I have to send. Okay.
It's just a two-way communication.
Okay, cool.
So that's how he will keep you updated. This is when you
Okay.
receive it.
So Basil has other sendings on and will just let us know when he finds out anything. Is this idea okay?
I'll just, unless anybody has like an opinion in the, okay, wait, hold on, let me see where the map is. We are Black Marsh. I don't know. I'll ask you guys for advice on where we should go and then tell him we're heading that way.
Oh. He is safe. Well, he's not safe, but he is alive. And he has specifically requested that we not seek him out.
Correct.
Why don't we just set a trap? She obviously wants to hurt me, kill me. So why don't we just lure her to a place where we feel we have the upper hand and trap her? Trap her.
Yeah, I think though your idea could have merit, I'm not sure she is ready to hurt you directly, Poppy. I think she wants to hurt the ones you care for and the things you care about.
Viettervesk, make an insight check as well. Anybody but Poppy can make this, because this isn't something she would directly think of. This is something that she would probably actually avoid thinking of.
Oh no.
Okay, no need for anybody else to roll. 24 is easily enough. Viettervesk, she's not the only one in her head either.
Right. Correct.
There's 4 people in her head.
Right. And 3 of them are very powerful Higgs.
Exactly.
So as much as I agree that I want them to be, and her specifically, to come to justice, if Basil is currently well and feels that he has things under control, he is a werewolf.
But he's alone.
Alonzo, this is your first time hearing that.
Yeah.
Same with Thoggir.
Yeah, we don't know who Basil is, right?
You've heard the name Basil, like within travels.
I don't. I imagine we may have talked about them a little bit here or there, but I probably wouldn't have mentioned the werewolf thing. That is it.
So you know that they were part of this group. Spent a little bit of time there. That's why you guys went to Oakenarch. They were from that area. Came with Serenia. This is just your first time hearing that he werewolf.
So how are werewolves regarded in this world?
As far as you know, they are horrible, cursed monstrosities. It is not common knowledge of any other type.
Okay, I turn to you guys and say, why are you guys friendly with this monstrosity?
Whoa.
I represent that remark.
Yeah, very strong word. But he's not what you're thinking. He's quite, he used to try to pay people with candy corn, so just, yeah.
I was also very much surprised, Alonzo, when I discovered that he carried what appeared to be this affliction, but having spent a significant amount of time talking with Basil about it, he informed me of something that I can vaguely recall from a very distant past, which is that there are 2 kinds of these sort of weird beings, and there are the ones who are cursed, and there's a very small number of beings that are more sort of have naturally been made into such things rather than it being cursed. So he is of that group.
Naturally, okay.
Or through some blessing of God or something like this. It is not curse.
You know specifically it was the blessing of an archfey.
Through blessing of archfey or something like this. He is not cursed.
At that, I say, it seems like archfey has their fingers on everything. They're very active in this world.
I agree very much. The more that I learn of the top surface, the more that becomes obvious, yes.
And I'm not sure how I feel about that. okay, he trusts you guys, and like it seems like this person is. And so with that, Alonzo will ask a follow-up question. So, is this your friend Basil? Like, would he be the type to, try not to get his friends in danger and like kind of take on risks themselves? Like, perhaps like that's what he's doing, and maybe we should go help him anyway.
He is very, very young and inexperienced to a great degree, at least the few months ago that we knew him.
But he wouldn't. I think Alonzo might be onto something. He and I both kind of make a lot of interesting decisions, I'm just going to call them. So he might...
I believe the word you're looking for is rash.
Poor choices, right?
Rash decisions, poorly thought out decisions. Another way to put it could be insanely dangerous choices, perhaps.
Or you saw bad ground, so you threw out your jump to conclusions, Matt.
Oi.
Thank you. You brought me back to life for this.
Perhaps Viettervesk is unduly harsh, but there is some truth to that, Poppy. You do make some decisions without thinking things through.
I may have made one or two rash decisions, but hey, look at us, Lord Duke. Do you want to be quiet, whatever? We're alive.
Remember the blood oath that you made before a god?
That blood oath is finished.
By accident.
Not, but is it? Are we sure about this?
Yes. You.
Okay.
She is very much sure. The moment that he was returned to where he was, yes.
Nice.
You disembodied voice.
I say Abomador is true to his word, so I believe it has been satisfied.
Yeah, but let's not do that again, all right? That was
sure
one-time thing. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize what I was doing either, to be
maybe
honest.
You should work on that, knowing when you're about to bind somebody with their blood under your god.
Sure.
Make a note for next time.
You know,
I've studied more of my beliefs, so I understand now.
I'm learning more and more that you creatures that walk on surface and live your lives under such a short number of years do not always, let me rephrase, almost never seem to really think things through before acting.
But that's why we don't think things through when you have a short life compared to you. Hey, you gotta live it.
I noticed you're still supporting her.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes, well, if the pillar of support is knocked out from underneath the floor, then the entire thing collapses, yes?
What? I survived 20
something years.
23 years?
You don't know how long is terrifying.
In the middle of this, you hear from downstairs, are we going to get going, or am I just going to be hanging out here forever?
Let's get going.
Who is this?
Oh, yeah, this is the, I actually don't think I ever got your name.
You didn't. It's Linda.
This is Linda. She's our new friend.
Hello, Linda.
We must feed her. That is all.
What is Linda? What does Linda do? What do you do? Like,
well, I don't answer questions after this most of the time. I drive, I sew, I weave, I cook.
Excellent.
She's great.
And you're currently hungry. It sounds like we need to feed you. Come inside, have breakfast.
Oh, no, right now I'm good. On the road. I don't require pay, I just require food. This gets me out of the house.
Oh, I mean...
That's perfect.
Regret that later.
That's a great deal.
All right. It is very good of you to work for no pay and only for the joy of helping those who are helping others.
Oh
She's
no, it's
having-
not about the joy of helping those who are helping others. I want to get away from my husband. We have 8 kids.
Fair.
All of them below the age of 16.
And who is raising them while you are gone?
My sister, my sister, my other sister, my niece, my husband, his brother. There's like 2 others there too.
Okay.
This is my me
Well,
time.
I assume this is normal cultural behavior for people from this part of surface, so
Absolutely
all right.
not. We're an odd bunch.
Okay.
We heard the phrase, it takes a village to raise a family, and we took it literally. So we just all pooled our money so we live in a big house, and yeah. It doesn't help being around family all the time, though, because you want to kill them.
I say, well, that's not too. I'm not too unfamiliar with that kind of family living situation, so that's not. It's not too surprising to me.
I have no
The-
experience with the raising of young. My brothers and I were formed whole out of the hearthstone of this plane of existence. So we sort of were all who we were.
So,
I was
So you
born
never-
wrong. I wish.
you've never
Thought you grew from a pebble.
Viettervesk.
Yeah.
So you never went through awkward puberty period and
You never played hopscotch?
Or
What is-
accidentally eat your friends.
What is puberty?
Whoa.
At this point, she
Wait.
is on the wagon, like has it set up and is just waiting.
all right. We'll
You mean
we'll
the
talk on the way.
carrot, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Lucas,
We'll
Yeah.
talk on the way. And
Yes.
Lucas runs down. Yeah, what's up?
so
you're in charge. Don't burn down the lighthouse. Ow. Shit.
Parties?
No, I just realized you're probably not safe here.
I have questions about that actually for DM because I thought the main part of Lighthouse had magical lux,
So it did.
but it doesn't any longer.
It doesn't. The magic on the
Okay.
lighthouse is now that it can't get like the outside, the walls, anything built into it will not get dirty or tarnished. That's the
But that's all that is
yeah.
left.
That's all that was kept.
Okay. Yeah, he's not safe.
No, I'm gonna take Lucas to Menathine to watch and protect.
I'm
Should
not
Trust me-
convinced that is a good idea.
Should we
It's
just
his
take him with
safest
us?
place.
should we just take him with us?
You can take him with you if you wish. Viettervesk, make an insight check.
All right.
I don't know. He might be just safe traveling with us. You know.
Going to Menathine isn't the worst idea in the world, only because the state he's in.
Right.
Because he's
But
not
in
going to
the
give out
state-
historical information and all of that. What will
Right,
most
but
likely
in-
come out of it will be a brash young man who is way more skilled than he currently is.
But in state he's in, he's also incapable of doing any kind of active defense if the boy is attacked.
But he'll be
Because
at the
he's wearing
stadium.
bracelets, so he is in.
But he's able to train him in a way that, that he would learn partially what Menathine knows when it comes to tactics. And you already know that he does have capabilities, and he like
Oh, I know what he's capable of.
so.
I'm very
so-
much aware.
So out of character,
That's the problem.
he is a rogue. He's not just a kid. His stats are not fully where they will be because of his age, but he does have abilities.
Yes. Compared to us, how able is he?
Compared to you guys, let me confirm. There it is. the best comparison is he is slightly than expected, and just below where you guys started your adventure.
Okay.
So level 2.
Understood. Okay. I don't know. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know that I will ever really trust Menathine to do the right thing long term. Nor am I confident that he can protect the boy. We have made other contacts and friendly acquaintances in the time just that I have been here.
Oh.
Perhaps we can find someone
Does
else
anybody
to
else
help
want to make a
look
check
after
to
him.
see if they can think of any ideas?
Sure.
I was also
What
going to
check?
mention Henry. Was that his name?
What check should I make?
Henry's totally possible.
Yes, Henry, I like this idea more.
Oh,
I can take him
don't.
to Henry.
Justin, what check should Il make?
history check will work. Like, you can also
History.
suggest something else as, like, what you're looking into.
I have no idea.
I mean, Scorsese is someone I would honestly trust
She's
more
also
than
a
anything.
drunk.
I would trust more than anything.
I do suggest perhaps we could give him to the high priest. I trust him with my life.
This is an option, absolutely. The two brothers. What were their names? The captain and his brother. I cannot remember. I'm so bad with human names.
Lythander and Carasso.
Right, but last name was
Dangerous.
Yes, the Dangerous Boys. They would.
Oh my God.
Yes.
They would be good options as well.
Dangerous.
The Dangerous Boys. Hell
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yes.
You would know
my
that
vote is for
Carasso would
the-
not be in town at this point. Carasso is Gaius Haven most of the time. It would just be
By the way,
Lythander here.
do I know? I should know the name of the high priest, right? I keep saying high priest, but I don't know if I ever got his name.
You should know that name, yes.
I can't even recall if I gave the name.
No, I don't think you did. That's why.
Let's say he is High Priest Moorbound.
Because he's important to me. I want to know.
How yeah.
Absolutely.
Moorbound.
Yep. Moore bound.
Okay, Moorbound.
Yeah, if anybody else wants to make a roll to see if there's anyone else or possibility they could think of, and see, or check, do like cross-reference based off of experience, who might be a good fit for him.
I'll just throw a roll just to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I mean, there is always orphanage, but I don't think he would stay there.
No, and he won't stay. So I think he needs constant attention and stimulation. So that's why I'm trying to push him towards the stadium. Okay, and I understand Menathine maybe not the best fit, so Henry might be good.
Poppy,
the priest, I think, yes.
With that check, you think that the Lythander would be the best fit because it's structured, and it might teach him some wisdom.
Okay, you know that guard. He could really be good for him.
He
No,
certainly would teach him how to follow law. Yes, that is good.
If you want to teach him discipline, I say we keep him with High Priest Moorbound.
Make an insight check on that statement, Alonzo.
Okay. Insight check. Ooh, let's go. 13.
He would reduce the lifespan of the high priest significantly if he spent time there.
Okay. I say, well, I kind of look over at Lucas and kind of scrunch my face. Well, maybe it's not good for the high priest that he stays
with his curiosity and his level of like, I want to mess with people. That would not be a good mix.
Yeah.
Maybe a younger priest. Not the high priest. The high priest could get to him, but he would lose nights of sleep. Definitely.
All right, scratch what I said. I think it'd be
Fair enough.
best for both parties.
Overall,
we don't
you
involve
guys
the high
think that
priest.
Henry would probably be a solid fit.
All right,
I am willing to sign off on this idea.
Okay.
I'll sign off also.
So can we drive by Henry and I drop him off?
You want to do a drive-by on Henry?
You can make a separate trip that isn't that far out of the way. You also don't know if you can get a meeting with Henry.
Oh, I'm going to get a meeting with him. Don't worry about that.
Okay, how do you go about it?
So we arrive.
Okay.
And I know where his office is, or like where he hangs out, right?
You do. However, when you walk up to the entrance, there is a younger-ish man, probably mid-20s, who's like, excuse me, why are you walking through?
Because I am Poppy, Lord of the Lighthouse, and I am a gladiator here.
Okay, there's no events going on today, and training isn't starting for another 2 hours. Is there something I can help you with?
I look like I need training? No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here with End of the World Matters, and I need to speak to Henry immediately, or else this whole stadium is going to come collapsing down unless I deliver this really important news and this boy who will save us all to him.
Wow. Help action.
Yeah, fine. Okay, cool. Let's see if he realizes that you are just being over dramatic. Not a chance. Oh crap! Hold on. Let me get him.
You better go fast.
After about half an hour.
Oh my god.
You see Henry comes down and he's just like, what the fuck, man? Oh, of course.
Henry!
Whoa. What's up, Russ? How you doing?
Listen, I'm going to go defeat a very powerful hag, actually hags, and this boy is in danger, so I need you to take care of him for me while I'm gone and protect him.
Is he your fucking kid or something? Like, what's the...
Yes, he's my son. And then with a mother's wrath, if a hair on my child is out of place when I come to pick him up, I will kill you.
Does Lucas go along with this story?
I'll cover his mouth if he's trying
Lucas
to.
Lucas will. So you guys tie, and he's the defender in this case. So he's just like, no, he's not.
Stonefather.
You're right. He's my brother.
Bullshit. Don't Okay. How about
we have different dads? I mean,
and
we have the same eyes. No.
Fuck you.
I'm also tiefling.
He's just looking at you.
Wow,
and
you are just leaning in.
And Henry, I know you're a great guy, a great man, and I know there was no one other than you who I thought could take care of him. No one. You were the first name I thought of. So please, I am begging you to please watch him and protect him.
Okay.
Gotta go now. Bye. Thanks.
If little dude's gonna chill here, he's gotta at least do something to help it. What can he do?
I'll slap Henry on the back and kind of push him forward. He's great at everything. Just put him in a spot and he'll thrive.
Lucas?
Or sorry, Lucas. Yep.
All right. You know what? What he'll do is he'll walk out to the child's fighting area. You know that this is where gladiators go to play fight with kids and lose on purpose. And it's part of every gladiator's duty to do it at some point in time. It's a rotating cycle. It's seen as an honor for most. And he will get out there and he will throw him an actual short sword, not a wooden one. And just be like, "All right, kid, see what you got."
Pretend he just robbed you, Lucas. Show him that move.
Oh, what? As soon as you okay, you said show him that move.
Yeah.
And he will absolutely attempt to show him that move. The roll's the exact same because he's going to use the butt of the short sword. That will miss Henry most likely, but it's very close.
Is it deception or is it sarcasm?
So what he does is he goes to hit him in the junk, and Henry just swats. He's like, all right, I can work with this. I can work with this. Kid, I like your style. You drink? Let's go.
Oh, I want him back in one piece when I return. I owe you. Thanks.
I might have to stitch them together, but we'll work it out.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Make an insight check. Henry does not get kids.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't raised with parents. He
Yeah.
came into money from and he is a noble guy.
Mm.
You don't know what's gonna come of this.
I don't know how to deal with kids either, so it's just he's equally
Henry's
fucked. So.
probably worse at it than you.
Oof.
He just offered to get the kid alcohol.
It's the old time.
First time
It's
meeting
fine.
him.
And he let him try to hit him in the nuts with a sword and said, I can deal with this. I like this. Come on, kid.
Well, Thoggir, that part matches up because like gladiators hate fighting him because he will laugh at people and just swat their hits out of the way while they try and viciously hit him to infuriate them because he's bored. And like when it comes to the arena, he's a dick. He's an absolute asshole, but he just does it because he enjoys it. But no, he is definitely somewhere safe. He is surrounded by many gladiators various times. Henry is helping out. He shoots you a quick look before they walk away. By the way, don't die, kid. When you get back, we gotta fight again.
That was kind of sweet. Goodbye.
So was Henry an opponent of yours in the arena?
No.
No.
You were there when they fought briefly fought outside the cave.
He wasn't here for that
Oh.
session.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what happened
Okay.
was
Gotcha.
just outside of the cave after the big fight.
Mhm.
In order to see if Poppy was worth actually putting out effort for, he challenged her to a fight, but he refused to hit her back.
Mm.
We went a couple rounds.
And-
He knocked the weapon out of her hand and tried to push her over, but she held her ground. And the whole time he was asking her, why does she fight? And he decided
Right.
to take on a bit more of a mentorship role because of that, and the fact that her responses were so out of line with the truth. Until she admitted she doesn't know.
He also happens to be the guy that owns the whole arena business.
Yeah, he's
100%.
like the best gladiator
Yeah.
in
Mhm.
town. So
He's up there.
Okay.
But yeah, no. With
So
that,
are we-
you can easily get on the road.
Yeah, let's get to Okinar, or what used to be Okinar.
I believe the plan was to head in the opposite direction, because Okanarch, you were told, is gone.
I don't know, but opposite direction. We still wanted to try to find
Yeah, I thought that was the plan.
Basil,
So are you going
right?
against Basil's wishes? Because he told you not. He told you he's tracking her and trying to set up an ambush. He'll keep you updated.
Perhaps we didn't formally make a decision.
Yes.
I think
Yeah, I don't think we did.
we sort of got caught up in the conversation.
100%.
But at Alonzo's suggestion and at Poppy's agreement that perhaps Basil is not wise enough to know if he needs help or not, certainly I would agree once that was brought to my attention that is probably the situation, and say, yes, we should go find him.
okay.
Okay. In that case, do you want to check in on the direction that he's moving? Because even though he's giving you very short responses, that you can do so.
Yeah, of course. If I can do that,
Oh.
I will.
How do we do this?
My stone.
You have a sending stone.
The stone tells her like the direction he's following.
No, but you can ask him.
Hey,
Oh,
where are you headed? I'm coming. You don't have an option.
Okay, the moment you say you don't have an option, he says, all right, fine. I think she's headed to the Emerald Market.
which I know is
very far south of us.
Yes.
okay. So that's where we will go if everyone's okay with that.
If he is certain, yes, but can you ask him where is he as well? Maybe we can connect on the road.
Okay, I'll ask that.
He said moving down the coast.
Okay, I'll tell you
Okay.
that.
Okay. Well, I suppose we head in that direction in a particularly westerly fashion.
Yeah, like southwest, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Through the this big forest here.
That's all
Yes.
swampland.
Oh,
Oh, so we
This
have to go the
big
coast.
swamp.
Oh, you don't
Or-
have to. That's just the
Okay.
path that he is taking because it's the most efficient from the location which he started.
Okay.
So let's
Yeah.
let's figure out what the best way to do this is, right?
If you guys want to
I figure,
draw
like-
out the path, like if you because you have a
Yeah.
map, if you guys want to draw out on the map the path
Yeah,
that you
I'm-
plan to
I'm-
take,
trying to
Can
do
I-
that right now.
because then I
Well,
can determine if you
and
get
also-
lost. Too.
But it depends. It depends. I want to know how much time it will take if we go various ways, because I want to go as quickly as possible, but also have the best chance of finding him along the way.
I can give you that
So-
information. Going through the very dense swamp area you will be going through, each hex will be about 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
Okay, so we could go through there.
And that's ideal travel.
Right. And how long is travel through areas that are not swamp, like clear land?
About one.
About 1 day. And how long is trip across bay to the side that Oaken Arch is on?
So
It looks very, very small if you're saying it is 1 day for a hex.
We could go like avoid the swamp like this, and then go along the coast, and maybe we'll run into the guy.
Well, I think we wanted to cut through the swamp and then
Yes.
go a little bit
But
off
if-
to
if
kind
the
of go down
swamp
the
is-
coast.
We could go like this, and then this, and then head down this way.
This
Okay.
is so funny to look
so
at. Sorry.
if you take the green route, the Black Marsh to Oaken Arch will take you about 3 days.
The map is not to scale then?
No, in that case I'm calling it absolutely incorrect. Oh no, I see why. I see why I'm saying that. 3 days. It would be 2 days.
Two days to get all the way to Oaken
Yes.
Arch?
2 days to get all the way to Oaken
Okay.
Arch. Because what
Like,
would happen
so like
is you would
a
be
half a
dropped off
day.
and be
Yes.
dinghied to the shore,
Okay.
and then you would travel to Oaken Arch from a unofficial dock.
So a day of travel to get to shore,
Yes,
and then a day of travel to get to Oaken Arch.
100%.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
So this
but we
is
don't need
one...
to go to Oaken
No,
Arch. We
we
just
do
need
not.
to.
So this
but
is
it's
day
even
one.
That moving through the hex idea.
Yeah.
Understood. So this is day one, and then if we cut through like this,
That's 3 days through the swamp, though. Do we want to? go
As
through
soon
the
as you
swamp?
get lower than that point, it's all swamp, even if it doesn't show it on the
lower
map.
lower than my
Yeah.
second marker. Okay.
Yeah.
And so we're not in swamp until we get to this point.
So until that point, if you don't have the heavy tree coverage,
Yes.
then it's relatively traveled and safe. But if the
Okay.
trees are there, then it's swamp.
Okay. And then from here, if we just sort of follow coastline,
That'll help a bit, but it'll still be in very heavy swampland.
So it doesn't matter if we go through this.
so this
It
is my
seems sounds
question.
like yeah.
Does how fast would this be? This path?
I mean, maybe we should just cut through the swamp if all of that is swampland anyway, right?
Yeah, and we can track from both sides. Then, like, he can take the coast and we can take the
Yeah.
swamp.
You're
Yeah,
looking
the
at
sendings
around 25 days.
So that is almost
To
a week.
30.
Okay. And if we go like, like this,
Very, very similar.
Okay, and if we just take a straight shot?
A straight shot, you're probably looking closer to like 24-ish.
Okay. So
it's basically the same.
It's the same no matter what.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And are we also dealing, DM, with effectively the same types of terrains and threats no matter what?
It'll depend on... It will vary slightly depending on area and what you encounter prior.
Okay. Do we know enough, or do any of us know enough about this kind of swampland? What is it?
Oh, absolutely. Bullywug. Larger monsters that avoid cities.
What is on map?
Oh, anything on the map, you do not.
There is no. Somebody dropped the token.
Oh, that was me.
Figure out what it is. Okay,
that was me. That's the party token to show where you are.
Okay, so is there any threat of like black dragons in this swampland?
Probably not. The biggest problem within the swampland are very large creatures that make their home and prefer privacy in the swampland and hunt within it. Aquatic creatures in the deeper areas. But the number one threat in that entire area is Bullywug. Bullywug will surround you, take you captive, take your stuff, probably kill you if you're lucky, or if not, they'll throw you in a hole full of musky water to figure out what to do.
Is the swamp like a lot of marshes? Do we need a boat to go through it, or can we go through by foot?
Having
big old fan boat.
Fan boat? No.
like in Florida swamps?
Yeah, no, it's not to that
fan boat and a banjo, baby.
So you will hit like sections with that level of depth, but it's sparse, it's unpredictable.
Okay.
Are there roads that civilized societies take between the Emerald Market and Black Marsh?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, anyone can roll a history check to see if they know what the Emerald Market is.
I will go.
How long has it been around?
15. Me.
The Emerald Market.
Can I get a blessing of the Stonefather on that? 15.
Yeah, if you tell me you're trying to think about a way to go, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll fully accept that.
19.
The
19.
Emerald Market is a old ruined like manor / castle that has been taken over by the Bullywugs as a tribal center.
Okay. So
it's been around for a long time. There is not roads that go into there.
Yeah, it's an ancient ruin. It's not civilized land.
Okay.
Yeah, once you get past this little patch around here, that's where you're past any large roads. You might find a couple like trade roads or like hunters paths here, but it's a brave soul that's hunting that deep in the marsh.
All right.
I kind of say to my companions, okay, so I think let's review what we kind of know. Basically, any route that we take is going to effectively be the same. So it seems like it doesn't.
Days, yeah.
It doesn't seem like it matters which route we take. So we should just decide. Maybe the easiest thing is to do a straight shot. But if we want to try to meet up with your friend, we could go towards the coast and then try to see if we could catch up with them.
Right, but it would add 5 days to the journey.
But also, can we even catch up with them because he's got a head start, right? So maybe
and he moves quickly too.
Yeah, so maybe just going straight shot and try to meet him at Emerald Market would be the best.
Right. The other concern I'm now having is: are we going to be able to traverse that territory in this carriage?
Oh, that's a good question.
There'll definitely be some rough spots. And the deeper
Linda,
get, the rougher it'll get.
Are you good at driving this thing through swamps?
Have you ever done this, Linda?
How deep do you want to go?
We're going to Emerald Market. If you know what that is. That's south from here.
30 days south.
Oh, jeez. I haven't. It's been a long time since I've had anyone suggest going that deep.
Is there a way to make the carriage able to handle such things?
Not really. It's a rough journey for the best of carriages, and this is a decent quality guy, but it's.
I know I have when I was in my travels, there was a caravan fording across a river once, and they sort of pulled the wheels off and put them in the wagons and floated them across.
Oh yeah, that's totally possible if we take the time to go through that process when we hit deep patches. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have the insight to know if the wagon would actually significantly slow us down at this point, or, what are we looking at?
So, travel-wise, it wouldn't be a significant slowdown unless it's started to be affected by the terrain, which is very likely. So it's
right.
So it's a possibly.
Right.
Depends on maintenance.
And whether we go any of the directions.
Taking either coastline would be a little bit easier on it, but not by much.
Okay.
I think we should stick to the coast for that reason alone, because we went through the effort to get this wagon.
Yes.
And
yeah.
I think just an extra 5 days at this point, what does it matter? And also
especially if
we don't want to be wasting. Yeah, we don't want to be wasting time like fighting bullywogs and things like that. That's definitely going to slow us down.
You also don't have to take the same coastline.
Right, we can.
Yeah.
Right.
But either coastline.
They were about the same distance.
Yeah, it's about the same distance.
Seemed like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any possibility of getting stowage on a ship at coast and sailing down? Would that be faster?
Ooh. Yeah.
A sanctioned ship? No. If you found a dock out there, it would be a shot in the dark.
There's no real civilization out there.
So the problem is the waters around Suncrest are horrible to sail.
Because
massive waves.
Okay.
A lot of storms.
Understood. Okay. Yeah. And even if we did, would it speed up the journey?
It would probably speed it up, but you'd have to find one.
What if we went to... I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep stepping on you. No. Go ahead and speak.
No. Basically, what I was going to say is, at this point, I think we have all the information possible, and we just have to choose a path.
What if
it sounds like.
If we went to Outpost 57, would there be ships there?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, that is nestled up against where the mountain starts.
Okay.
And that until recently acted as an in-between for Oakenarch and the Mythvarn Desert for people to restock, recover, make sure that they're good.
Okay. All right. Then yes, I think it seems like 6 one, half a dozen the other. We take either coast. My personal opinion is if we're going to take wagon, we should definitely take coast because I think we're less likely to have problems.
I think we're all agree on the coast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So do we try to catch up with Basil on his coast, or do we take other coast?
I think we should take another one. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to him, and maybe we'll be able to find something along the way that he won't be able to catch up on.
He didn't notice or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
everybody else think this is okay option?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Before we do embark on this trip, if someone would like to use the draw tool,
okay, sure.
And lay out the path you wish to take.
All right. So let's say we go straight shot to the coast and then go along the coast. Where do we want to cut across to Emerald?
Where the opening is, I would say, between the two, assuming that means it is less forested and less swampy.
That would be the safest space to do it. It's not less swampy, but it's where historically there would have been attempts at paths and.
One other obstacle is that there's a water there, so we'd probably have to go around it, right?
The lake in the middle, yes, I think so.
So like that. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yes.
Perfect.
Could you make the color a little bit more contrast? It's hard to
Yeah.
see a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see. Would black be good?
Sure.
I think black would be a great color.
Okay. Try to. Oh, should we go through like an opening if it's like less swampy, like this, and then cut? Oops.
I mean, if that is accurate, if it is true, Justin, that where we see places where there are no trees,
At
then
that
it is
point, at that point, you could do it.
okay.
At that point,
so
you
yeah,
could do
just
it.
follow the gaps.
Okay, I don't know how to erase this, but like.
Highlight and delete.
I got it.
This is so funny to me. I'm sorry.
As much as moments like this in campaigns, especially like
Oh God!
like
Again.
that people see
Jeez.
streamed.
Would you
Whatever.
like me to try? Or are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Like,
Okay, good.
As a player, as much as moments like this can drag on, especially in this setting, they are very important to clearly hash out.
I just think it's so comical. I don't know why. Just like all of us trying to like draw
So
and like figure
I
it out.
appreciate you've given us
There you
two
go.
opportunities to take bets. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Sorry.
Absolutely.
I mean, my first path was the best like looking one. you know?
It was very good. It was very good.
Okay. That's the best I could do right now.
That is
And everyone is
fantastic.
seeing your glorious work. All right. So with that, no, she is set to go, and everything is in line.
And we go.
Also, along the way, I want to keep an eye out for any signs of that dragon we were supposed to. I just want to.
Yes, the
Yes.
gold dragon. Yes,
His
absolutely.
sister. Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
I will take that into account.
Okay.
Who would like to make the first survival check? There will be 2 per day.
Me.
Yeah, I
Come on,
think
Ranger.
any survival thing Thoggir should take care of.
This is where I'm not a Viking.
Yes, Thoggir, please guide us.
Hey.
Ooh, nice.
Absolutely. Let me do something real quick.
Did you just get the 14 and it was a natural 1? No, it is because you're rolling disadvantage. Okay.
Or
Rolling
advantage.
at advantage.
Advantage, which I'm fine with. All right, so you guys are going for the morning, or the first half of the first day. You are taking roads. It is relatively easy. And partway through, you come across a wagon going in the opposite direction. And the gentleman hails to your group. Do you tell the driver to slow down and stop, or do you keep going?
I nod to the guy. I mean, does the guy want us to stop?
Yes.
Is that what's
Yes,
happening?
he's clearly trying to
Oh.
stop to
Can
get
I
you to stop.
do an insight check to see, like, does he look like a near the well or like?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Stonefather? Oh, I don't even need it. Nat 20.
This is a traveling alchemist.
Okay.
I'm
You
my
wanna-
things.
You want to say
Yeah.
hello to the? I motion to Linda to slow down,
She does.
and I'm on Hieronymus, by the way,
Yep.
going like side by side with the wagon. So I'll go up to the alchemist guy and say, "Good day, sir."
Wonderful
What-
day. I see you have a lovely wagon. You are going for a picnic of sorts, I imagine. I'm curious if you're interested in wares.
We're always interested in wares, and I kind of signal to my companions that.
Have you seen a where? Was he
Oh.
white furred?
Viettervesk.
No objects.
No.
Potions and
yes.
tonics.
Oh, you mean Snifliki. I understand.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. No, I make them all in house from things that I forage and find. I have a couple of potions on me for healing. I have, other than that, I have a couple of weapons that are single use as well. They're little things you throw that some are fire, some are ice, some are lightning. It's
The
wonderful.
strongest thing you have.
the strongest I have.
Mm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Just show me.
Roll me a d20.
Realizing that he makes things with his own hands, Viettervesk is not very interested and will jump down from caravan to examine goods.
Cool. He's like, all right. He will pull out a box that has 4 locks on it. Unlock each of them. Open it. Pull out a separate box with 2 locks. Unlock those. And it's a single round glass vial with a cork in it.
This is the deadliest thing you have.
Riding.
It is. You see, if you throw this at somebody or at something, this will cause an explosion about 60 foot each way.
I am sorry. 60 feet
Each way.
out from center?
Absolutely.
Good.
That be
Stonefather,
enough
preserve us.
to, let's say, hypothetically, kill 3 hags.
I don't know what a hag is, but I do know that it does a lot of damage.
I'll take it. How much?
5,000 gold.
Do you take blood oaths?
No, he does not take blood or oaths. Poppy, go back to
Absolutely
the
not.
wagon.
No, I barter in platinum and gold. I've even been paid with an electrum once, which was fun.
Do you take favors? Pity? I'm trying to stop the end of the world.
And this would be a great tool to deal with the end of the world for a small fee of 5,000 gold pieces. I will also accept
you're a
500
thief.
platinum.
A thief you are! And I'm gonna walk back to the wagon.
Do you have any healing tonics, like healing potions?
Oh, absolutely. I have 2 of the most basic of healing tonics available, and 1 that is slightly better. Those he is selling at base price.
What's the base price for them?
I believe it's 50 gold pieces for your basic healing potion and 250 for a greater. I know there's a big markup on a greater.
Yeah, it sounds like having few normal one is more cost effective, right? Because like, what? How much more does like greater do? Like, maybe twice more, right?
Yeah, so greater is 250, and let me confirm that for you.
Also, like, how easy does he look like somebody you could pickpocket or steal from?
He does have a couple caravan guards with him. Like, it's hard to tell without making
Okay.
without knowing them.
Okay.
Regular healing
You know,
potion
you have invisibility.
is
right?
Oh, shit!
plus 2. Greater is 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, so it's it's double the healing, but like 4 times the price. So I think if we're gonna buy, just buy the regular ones, right?
Until we are in the position where the regular healing potions are very likely not to keep us from just getting one shot
Right.
over and
Yeah,
over
that's
again.
true.
Yeah.
Right. That's the only drawback.
Right.
100%.
But at this level, I think just having normal healing is fine, right?
I think that is probably correct. Yes.
Yeah.
How many does he have?
He has 2.
He has
Right.
At
2.
least
said?
that he's openly saying. A lot of the time, people do keep reserve stock for emergencies and stuff like that, but like, he's saying that he
Okay.
has to.
Can I try to persuade him to tell me if there is a? Come on, guy, you got to have more than 2, right? I know how these things work.
Roll persuasion.
All right, I am pretty proficient in that.
You know, you really should let us do this. There's nobody else here for you to buy
17.
from. So maybe I will aid in this persuasion
Hell yeah.
attempt.
Absolutely. Roll again.
And the Stonefather will bless you if you bless us, my friend.
Hell yeah! Roll a d4 and roll one more time. He's giving you help and the stone.
Okay, cool.
You
Awesome.
get help action and you get the extra d4.
All right,
aid.
both are
Oh.
17.
Nice.
And D4.
Yep.
Should I roll it, or do you want to roll it?
I whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you roll it because you're
Okay.
the Stone Father.
Okay.
I'll leave it to chance.
It is 3.
With a 20.
Okay, it's 20.
If you can, I can check if I have a couple more that are done brewing in the back. But if I did that, I might have about 5.
You hear a whisper in your ear. Make him go check in the back. But you see
Okay,
nothing there.
I say, sure, yeah. Can you check in the back for me?
Of course, guards,
What to
please,
say.
please stand with the
Can I
merchandise.
roll perception check?
Yes, if it's to
Can
find
I
Poppy,
roll
disadvantage.
perception check? Yes, it is to find Poppy, yes. Disadvantage. Okay, 18.
Poppy, roll
Damn.
stealth, and you have a +5 because you're invisible.
But does she get the... anyway, she's talking, so that is why I thought I might hear her.
100%.
But it doesn't!
That's why I took away the advantage.
Okay.
You are
So-
aware of where she is. You can't see her, and you don't know exactly, but you know, like, the square.
Did I hear her whisper to
Yes.
Alonzo? Okay. Viettervesk will go, who said that? And look around like, what is going on? Wait,
Can I like not push over the table that the vial was on, but like something else to like create a distraction and then go try to sneak the vial?
It's already been locked away.
Oh, I want the box. I'll deal with the box later.
Okay. Cool. Roll sleight of
Cool.
hand with advantage.
Okay.
Things you never want to hear your DM say when your rogue is acting.
Cool. It's
I
not
know.
even a rogue, which is the fun part.
No, she's a rogue.
where is Poppy? Where did she go?
Oh my god.
1 second.
Oh jeez.
It was at advantage 15.
It's true. One of the guards sees the box moving and goes and
no.
grabs it and puts it back.
Maybe
At least
that's
you weren't
manual here.
detected. At least you're invisible, so you're good.
I'll just like make wind sounds with my voice as I head back to the carriage.
Roll perception with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Hey, 14.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh, not
at
bad.
that
Very
point,
windy.
I will roll this out in the open.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
The guard goes, I would please advise your friend who is invisible to not steal from us.
Wait, who is stealing? Who is invisible? Where did Poppy go?
I just go back to the carriage, still invisible.
Okay, he will come back. He will indeed have five healing potions possible to purchase. However, he has now marked them up to 60 gold apiece after hearing that you tried to steal from him.
Oh, come on, guy. Come on. We didn't know what was happening here.
It
Come
was
on,
the
like,
wind.
Yeah, like you can't prove anything. You don't. There's no one
It's
here.
true, and I have the right to charge whatever I wish for my wares. It could be 65. They are great healing potions.
Do you want our business or not?
I absolutely
You gotta
do.
be a little flexible here.
So let's go back down to 50, and you do not take from me.
Great. I like that. I like that arrangement. How many do we want? Do we like? I feel like healing potions are pretty good to have. At least few.
So, yes. If he has 5, I think we take all 5.
Okay. So I have 219 gold pieces, so I could afford
can-
to get like.
I can buy them. I have much more than this.
Oh, okay.
So it is 250 total.
Yeah, it would be.
Is that correct? Okay.
Wait.
I am
Wait, hold on.
what?
DM is smiling. Is there a way to? I asked the guy, "Can we taste a little to make sure you're not fucking with us,
All right.
fucking us
no,
over?"
you taste them. They taste completely genuine. If you want, you can make an Arcana or a Medicine check.
Okay. Yeah, let me do that. Or someone that's good at Arcana should do it.
Well, that is not me.
Medicine also applies.
Oh no, let me look.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not good at medicine either, so if anyone's good at either.
That's high enough.
It's red.
That's high enough. They're basic healing potions. Yeah, they're perfectly functional.
Okay, good.
And fine.
All right, let's buy it then.
Something that Poppy would be fully aware of.
Yes.
Buying healing potions is a racket. The cost of making a healing potion for someone who's like base level rolls a 10 is 25 gold. But they're just so valuable that the cost of selling them is 50.
Well, but none of us know how to do this, right?
Exactly. It's a skilled trade, effectively.
Right.
So you're paying for the skill, so I'm okay with
100%. You're paying for the skill and the convenience because it's healing without a spell slot.
I am curious to know if he has any concoctions which would make one exceptionally strong or fist.
Roll a d20. On a 15 or higher, he might have what you're looking for.
Stonefather, guide my hand.
No.
No. Okay.
He's trying to like. He's already been on that path of thought about exceptionally fast. He just hasn't figured it out yet.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, if that will be all, thank you so much for doing business. I also say hello, and please do not take my things to, I'm assuming, your friend who has chosen to disguise themselves.
I'm not sure who... Wait, where? Viettervesk will go back to Caravan. Poppy, why did you decide to do this now?
Because I really, really want to kill the hags and her.
But if you do evils, even small evils, to defeat evil, you become evil over time.
But is it evil if it's for the greater good?
Yes, that was what I just said.
But if small evils can help good people, is it not worth it?
No, it is not.
So I should just stay good till my dying breath, even if my being good sacrifices my quality of being able to help people in order to potentially maybe defeat evil, even though I'm not at my fullest,
Well, but you're making a big assumption here, which is that if you don't act in evil ways, you will not be able to accomplish your goals. I am simply telling you that you can accomplish them without taking the shortcuts of stealing from someone else's mouth that he uses to feed.
He looked completely fine. He would have been fine if I just...
Are you sure of this?
Poppy, make an insight check.
Do I have to?
You do. That's high enough, because this is a very unique thing that you came across.
Okay.
He has probably put equal cost into the creation of that he's selling it for. Because it's not a common thing. Like, that's not an everyday thing that you come across. I'm completely fine with letting you guys know exactly what it does, too, just in case you come across this gentleman again. So what it is...
Go ahead.
It is a 60-foot radius, and it deals 2d8 fire damage and 2d8 force damage to everything within that radius.
It's an enormous fireball, basically.
Even more than fireball because of the force.
Right. Well,
So
fireball
it
is
throws
66
people.
minimum. Yes.
So it's 4d8
Also, it also
damage
does
total,
knockback.
and there is
Yes.
knockback because of the force. It is effectively a bomb.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not telling you that information, though.
Okay. My point being that you are trying to take shortcuts, and you are going to end up finding yourself stepping off of the path of safety and falling into a hole.
They took shortcuts by killing Serena, so I don't
Yes, and they also will find themselves falling into hole, and you and I will find them in that hole and bury them there.
Okay, next time I won't get caught. All right, I understand.
I'm not sure that you do. Okay. Viettervesk will leave interior of carriage and go sit on roof. Very loud creaking of wood.
Okay, and with that, the cart will move on, and indeed, there was a perfectly timed question.
Okay.
We will be now going to a brief break.
Excellent.
And I can also confirm the testing of the theory of not streaming music on my end has been proving to be the correct choice.
Okay.
It has been running supremely smooth. I appreciate everyone for being here, for watching, and we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes at most.
All right.
See you guys soon.
See you soon. Did we? Okay.
All right. We are back. -1, David, aka Thoggir. However, we will continue to push and get it done. So I will
Let's
be
do it.
adjusting cameras while you guys roll down the road from this interaction with a merchant. Oh, and yes, I already did inform you about the super epic mega bomb that was possible to get.
Right. Right. I think we're leaving the merchant behind and traveling now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I need a second survival check. I'm
Oh.
going to say that Thoggir can only roll 1 per day, just so we keep it interesting.
Okay.
All right.
My survival's not good. Anyone?
I have above average survival.
Okay. Why don't you try it then, Bobby?
All right.
Mine is not horrible.
Okay. Not bad. As you are traveling, the second half of the day, there is nothing particularly noticeable violence-wise, individual-wise. However, you do see a couple of individuals side of the road who look like they are in a bit of a rough state.
In what way? Like they need food or something?
Tired. And it looks like one guy is missing one boot, the other guy's missing his sleeve.
Are they
Are
like singed off, like from fire?
Nope.
Okay.
Appear to be torn.
They-
I will. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I will ride ahead of the wagon a little bit, but still kind of keep my distance from them just in case. And I'll kind of call out to them and ask if they need help. Oh, hey, do you guys need help?
Oh, thank you.
You
So
guys
yes. We just ran. We were with a hunting party, and then we were attacked by the bullywug. They took about 4 of them.
Oh, in what direction?
I couldn't tell you. We just ran.
Let's see.
One of them asked for one of my boots, so I gave him that, and they said, "So you're weak, and that's not enough. Give me everything else."
Can I do an insight check?
Yes.
They took 4 of them, meaning what?
4 people.
4 of their traveling companions.
Yes.
Okay. Viettervesk will get down and check them for injuries.
No particular injuries, but make a medicine check.
All right. You can deal with the Alonzo first.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, do they seem to be telling the truth?
Yes, they are very panicked. They are they've been walking for quite some time, and you're the first people they've come across. So it's a relieved panic with part relief.
Okay. I will offer them water and food if they need, if they're hungry or something.
Yes.
They will gladly be involved. Medicine check.
Yes, 20.
With a 20, it's exhaustion. They're probably looking at a couple levels, about 2.
Okay.
And the individual who is missing one of their sleeves is clearly under some sort of hallucinatory effect as well.
Would it be considered disease?
No, but it would probably be considered
Poison.
Does lay on hands and poison also?
I believe
Let
so.
me see. Disease or neutralize poison. Okay,
100%.
yeah. I'll spend 5 points to neutralize that poison.
You do. He breathes a major sigh of relief at the fact that he can now actually see again regularly. They are divinely thankful, and they will attempt to give you each give you 5 silver each.
I said
No,
need.
That
No
is
need.
not necessary. Where are you traveling from, and where to?
Well, we live in Black Marsh, but we're traveling. Like we were trying to get some work with the hunters. So
Where
What
are
hunters?
these hunters?
Yeah.
Yes.
they are gone. They're gone. They're gone.
Oh, are they the one
They
that
tried to
got
defend
killed
us.
by the? Okay. And what were you hunting? Like,
I think they were following deer.
to the swamps.
Yeah, like some sort of game. Like we weren't paying that much attention. We weren't really good at it. We just kind of did what we could.
Trying to hunt swamp deer. That makes sense.
We didn't. I didn't pay enough attention. Like they showed us.
Can I
what
do
to
an
look out
insight
for.
check on this?
Absolutely.
This sounds fishy.
Viettervesk knows nothing about where deer would live. So
I'm gonna count that as a 13, because these are people who come from money. They got in trouble, and you can just guess this. There's some sort of trouble, and their family's not giving them money anymore, so they're trying to find a way to make money.
Oh,
So they don't know anything about the environment.
anything.
They don't know
okay.
about anything about the trades. They're trying things.
Yeah.
So it's not that they're lying; it's that they're clueless.
There's
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
I kind of convey this to my partner quietly, so they don't hear me insult them or something. But it's Viettervesk. I think these guys are a little out of their depth here.
You believe that they are not completely insane? They are not completely sane.
No. They're sane. I think they don't know what they're doing, and they don't know what they're talking about. I think they're perhaps like their source of income has been cut off, and they're trying to make a living, but they don't know much.
By hunting swamp deer.
Right, and there's no such between you and I. There's no such thing as swamp deer.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Right. Well, maybe we should allow them to travel with us, don't you think?
We're going to a pretty dangerous mission. I don't know if people
Yeah,
who believe in swamp deer should be traveling with us.
I'm not
For
sure
their
it's
own
a good
safety.
idea to bring them deeper into the swamp. I think,
Hmm.
if anything, if we want to, we could escort them to Black Marsh, but that would,
No, they'll be
We do
fine.
not have
Yeah.
time to do this.
Yeah.
But I feel like they would be better protected by us than on their own. But I will go with what you say.
is Mori and Ori with us?
Yes, your traveling
I-
companions
I-
would be with
okay.
you unless you specifically left them back.
Okay, I will. I tell Viettervesk I could order Mori and Ori to escort them to Black Marsh. They're able fighters. Yeah.
That would set my heart at ease if you would be willing to do so. Would they be able to catch up with us later?
They can, but I'm not sure. That might be dangerous for them to travel alone
All right.
to catch up with us. So
So perhaps they can stay at the lighthouse. then?
yeah.
Okay.
I convey this to Mori and Ori and tell them
100%.
to escort these.
Yep, they will do that without question.
Your
And
And I
people
also-
follow your orders almost without question. It is very impressive that they trust you so well.
We've known each other since we were kids.
I understand.
I asked like everyone also. So apparently there are some bullywogs nearby. We should be on the careful lookout from this point on.
And it sounds like they have taken 4 prisoners. Perhaps we should try to assist.
That's a good idea.
Time to assist. I mean, I'm sure they're fine. I mean, they're not gonna eat them. They'll just keep them as treasure and probably, and they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Don't worry. We'll grab them on the way back to Black Marsh. How about?
No, I think we
I
should do it now.
disagree very much with this decision.
I mean, I'm outvoted, so I can't do anything about it.
Poppy,
Yes.
as a lord, you have more responsibilities now.
For
and you
my
should-
citizens, not for every citizen I meet on the road who needs assistance.
That is true. That is
Perhaps,
true.
perhaps you have opportunity here to gather more people under your banner.
I don't want people who believe in swamp deer under my.
I thought Swamp Deer were a thing.
Well, you lived, underground for a very, very long time, so I can excuse that.
Right.
By the way, there is no swamp deer in this world, right?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
Not that you're aware of. They're on now. All right. Well, one way or the other, Alonzo, Thoggir, and I all agree we need to help these people.
If you want to come with us, you could.
How? Well, you have the carriage. How about we cut through the swamp and still head towards the Emerald Market, right? And if we come across them, of course we will assist them. Fair?
Why don't we try it? Let's have Thoggir see if we could find any tracks, and perhaps it's in the direction that we need to go anyway.
Yes.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I will help him because I'm not horrible at trekking.
Hell yeah.
And a no stone father will lead me to these people who are in need of saving.
Oh, and I tell Poppy also,
got a 12.
if we're clever enough, we
You
might
got
not
a
even have to
13.
confront.
With a 13, he goes into the marsh a little bit. Their tracks are gone.
Well, there's no track, so I guess Poppy, you're in luck.
Like I said, on the way back, we'll go through the swamp. How about? And we will rescue them.
But we should be on the lookout if they're
Definitely. Be on the lookout, everyone.
I asked Thoggir if he could keep looking out for tracks or something
You absolutely will. You absolutely will.
as we travel.
Yes.
So you will travel farther down. You will not come across any additional problems. And you will need to camp.
So he didn't find any
No.
more tracks. Okay.
No sign of dragons anyway.
Let me look at his passive perception. He might have seen something, but I doubt it.
Okay.
No, nothing.
What about if someone's passive passive wisdom and passive perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if someone's was, let's say, 18? Would they pick up on any dragons?
Oh yeah. You do have like really good.
Yeah. It was 36, but
We got that cleared up, did we?
yeah.
Hell yeah, it was 36. I have a character that has 26, but not 36.
26 is insane.
It's absolutely
crazy.
Especially in
insane.
5th edition? Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, well, let's break for camp then. I will help like build a tent and build the fire.
Does it look like it's gonna rain tonight?
That's what was actually going to come next. Roll a d20.
Who wants to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This.
Or what do I want, by the way?
I don't want
Roll
rain.
high. I know, but what's
Oh.
the
I don't know.
range? 13. What does that mean?
It's not going to rain today.
Mm-hmm.
However, so it's not going to rain overnight.
Okay.
The next day it will be rain.
All right. I'm gonna set up my bedroll under the stars.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I'll help start the fire. Set up tent.
So what
Or
is
is
everybody doing as part of setting up camp? Because this is going to be a group check to see the quality of your sleeping
Yeah.
arrangements.
For Poppy, she's gonna look like she's doing a lot of work, and like I don't know, maybe like knocking on trees, like picking up a twig, making sure her bedroll's really comfortable spot and like cleared. That's all she's really doing.
Do I notice this?
Roll deception.
All right, and then I roll insight, right?
Yeah, this would be.
Can you
actually,
beat a
no,
24?
This would be your passive.
Well,
So 10 plus your modifier.
either way, there's no way I could beat deception.
Everyone thinks that Poppy is really helping.
Okay. I give Poppy thumbs up, like you're doing a great job.
Thank you. So are you.
So while Alonzo is trying to live up to the standard that Poppy is setting, what is he doing?
He is helping build the fire and set up the tent. And so as part of like building the fire, he'll help like gather like firewood and stuff like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll survival.
Eight.
Okay. It's a little rough shot, a little thrown together, but you can set up indeed a fire. How about Viettervesk?
Is it possible for me to try to create an alarm system with some rope and jangly bits from our cooking gear?
It absolutely is. I'll allow a tool check for you.
All right. What would I be rolling? Would it be
Intelligence?
I have no idea. Intelligence? Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
So let's see. We are assuming proficiency. Is that correct?
100%.
Okay. So I need an int-based proficient. I have history. Perfect. I will roll. Can I have Stonefather's blessing on this roll?
Yes, because you are taking your time, and this is part of a process.
Nice.
I will take it.
Absolutely, you very much do have a alarm system set up. It looks like it's going to fall apart at any second, but you know it's good.
It only has to work the one time it gets touched.
It's true. Thoggir is going to go for just general setting up the camp, tent placement, proper positions in ground. His part's covered. All right. So with that, you have enough successes that there is not going to be any problems camping. There is not going to be any need to contend with the elements more than you already are. However, there is still the need for watches.
I can take first watch if you guys want.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you camping alongside the road, or are you camping a little bit in yet? Because within your travel, you still would be able to be close, relatively close to the road.
I mean, we should be off the road, right?
Yeah, but
We
like,
don't want to be too obvious.
Are we hidden or
because you're
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just beyond the tree line, so it's not like we're very obvious unless you look for us.
Hell yeah. No,
right?
nope,
Are you
makes
guys
perfect
okay with
sense.
that? Okay.
All right. Who's doing the first check?
I
Okay,
think
I will.
Poppy is, yeah.
And before I go to sleep, before I do my watch, I'm gonna pray, which is unusual for Poppy, but she's gonna do it, and then she will do her watch. What is it? Insight or survival?
This is perception, actually.
Oh, sorry,
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah, you should be really good at that. Right.
During your watch, it's relatively smooth. You do hear the sounds of animals, various other things. Every once in a while, you will hear a cart going by, but that's very rare. You do pick up on something, though. Every once in a while, you just hear "Ribbit, ribbit."
That's not a good sign.
Let me see if I have anything to make them go away. Oh, I don't. I don't know. I'll just make like a really loud hissing sound like a snake.
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
Because you do have thaumaturgy, correct?
No, I don't. Oh, okay.
Cool. You think you are intimidating.
Yep.
Who is taking second watch? Thoggir will take one of the watches easily while you are camping. Just let me know when.
Maybe Thoggir takes second watch.
Okay. I'll wake him up and tell him to go watch.
Hell yeah. With a 26, he will also mention to the next person taking watch. Every once in a while, he hears frogs. It disconcerts him.
Disconcerts?
It disconcerts him.
How many rotations of watch do we need to do?
3.
3? For the last one, Viettervesk, you want to do it together, and then so
Sure.
you'd have help action on the.
Sure.
Because
sure.
my perception sucks, but
Yes. Mine is actually very good, but I will take help action.
okay.
Yeah, so it's effectively a 12-hour period. Everyone gets 8 hours of sleep.
Okay. Alright, roll with advantage. DM?
Yes. Yep, if you were getting help. And indeed, with an 18, you will hear some frog activity, hear animals, but nothing comes close. Nothing tricks the alarm system.
The horses seem restless to me. Is there anything that concerns you, Alonzo?
The horses are naturally restless out in this environment.
I convey that to Viettervesk. It's the environment, but I am a little bit concerned about the loud frog noises, because from what I remember, bullywugs are frog-like creatures, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
we may
I
be being
believe that
watched.
this
Does
is
anybody
true.
want to make a nature check?
Oh, sure.
I know
This will
nothing
be
about
on
these
Bullywug.
creatures.
I'm not good at nature either, but I'll take it.
Hey, we both have our ever-burning torches tonight, I think,
You do.
by the way.
Mm-hmm. Do I get advantage from help action?
Not on this one.
Okay.
Not on this one.
A 9.
Yeah,
Cool.
you don't know about Bullywug. You heard about them when you came here.
Mhm.
But indeed, it will take you a little bit of time to tear down camp. And you'll be good to get back on the road.
Okay.
As we tear down camp, Poppy's doing the same where it looks like she's doing a lot of work, but
This will be deception at disadvantage.
okay. 15?
Anybody with a passive perception higher than 15 or higher can tell Poppy's not doing ish.
I think she's doing a fabulous job. I mean, I give
Poppy,
hey. I give Poppy thumbs up again. Like, you're
Poppy,
doing great.
come over here and help me get all of this loaded back into wagon. I really
There's a lot
could use assistance.
to do over here. That's,
Here, you help me and then I'll help you, okay?
Thoggir will back you up on that one too, Viettervesk, because his passive is high enough to catch it.
Fine. And I will go help.
Poppy, you learned that during setup, it's very much easier to fake it.
Mm-hmm.
Taking stuff down, you actually have to take stuff down.
Fine. I'll help.
Here, see if you can take this and I will hand her like a a little 75-pound bag of horse feed or something. If you can take this and get it up on top of the wagon there, I'd greatly appreciate it.
I'm going to glare at you, but I'm going to take this as an opportunity to just do it very slowly.
I know a very strong and powerful member of the gladiators could handle this no problem.
I need an athletics check from Poppy.
12.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
Only because it's on top of the wagon.
23.
Okay. It takes you some time, and your legs are sore after getting it to where you were asked to put it. But you pull it off.
Don't have a hernia.
It's true. You don't slip a disc, you don't have a hernia.
Okay, that's good.
But, like, you're sweating. It was rough.
Okay. I'm going to give Viettervesk the silent treatment as I help do the rest of the camp.
Viettervesk will still continue to hand you things to help with. Every time he's done helping with something, he'll make sure something goes into your hands.
I love it. Okay.
Okay, so we head.
Camp is tore down.
Mm-hmm.
The next leg will bring you into this square here. You are getting a little bit more wild, but you are still dealing with road. There is a couple veering paths. Most of them smaller and look like they lead to well-hidden homesteads.
That's not good music. Go ahead.
And survival check. Thoggir will do one of the two, just so you know. Just let me know which one.
I will take one this time.
Okay. You will have advantage because someone can help you. Whoever is helping, however, will not be able to
make a check
or do anything else on the road.
Okay, I'll help because my perception sucks anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is survival, not perception, but
100%.
Survival, I
You can add a d4.
So.
I can. All right.
You can.
No, I still rolled absolutely horribly, but we'll see if it makes a difference. A 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Poppy, what is your what are you doing on the road while they're doing this?
I'm still looking for signs of this dragon and anything signs of the hags.
Okay.
But yeah. My main goal for selfish reasons is I really want to find this dragon.
Roll passive perception.
Passive?
No,
Wait,
sorry.
what do you
Roll
mean?
perception.
Yeah,
I realized what I just said.
17.
17. Okay. You do not see any signs of draconic activity whatsoever within this space.
Okay.
And now we will get to Thoggir with his.
Isn't it
Cool.
survival?
No, because he wasn't helping for that first roll. The first roll was you two taking the charge. He'll do survival
okay,
next.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
In that case, you all will get a little bit of advanced notice on something.
Oh, great.
Bullywugs. My guesses.
No.
What? Why would you think these?
Well, come on.
Well, we got frog noises.
No, I'm rooting for Swamp Deer.
I'm going to
on
do
this.
this in a way that is inconvenient.
I
Swamp
am
deers.
thinking.
There we
Clearly, he's going to throw
Oh
from
my
Hydra.
God.
at us,
Oh, no.
right, guys.
What the?
Oh,
Yikes.
action economy is not on our
wow.
side.
Nope, not at all.
Do we have any knowledge of bullywugs?
Roll a history check.
I thought you guys fought bullywugs.
I mean, we were told about them somewhat when we
Okay, so it'll be
were at
neutral
the
then.
Hunter's Lodge, right?
Yeah, it'll be neutral.
And we can all roll, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have D4 on this roll?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Viettervesk, this now lines up with what you have heard people say. You especially saw it in the Hunter's Lodge and all of the various spaces you have been.
Okay.
They hunt in groups. They are connected to toads and frogs, and they can speak with them.
Okay.
And then you
So-
remember the mentioning of Thoggir being thrown off by toads and frogs with random ribbits.
Right. It was bothering him, yes. So, what do we know about their weaknesses or anything that might help us in this battle?
Okay. So, by themselves, they're not much.
Mm-hmm.
By themselves, they don't naturally have poisons, nothing particularly problematic. The problem is groups. And the problem is a lot of the times the frogs and toads. Cuz they command
they're pets basically.
Yes.
Okay, and to clarify what we're seeing on map, are these all frogs and toads, or what are we seeing?
Big ones are giant toads. The smaller ones are giant frogs.
Okay.
And the rest of them are all bullywug. However, the one at the back is much fatter. And he appears to be sitting on a makeshift, like the throne thing that you would lift. And it looks to be damaged heavily.
So
there's two in the back. Which one?
Keep scrolling. There's more.
Oh, there is. Oh,
yes.
Does he look lordly?
Make a perception check.
I don't know. I'm still
like in the same way that a Gungan could look lordly.
Yes and no.
Okay.
So which one? This one or this one?
Oh no,
which
no.
One is
you need to go further back.
Keep going.
No, that's a frog though.
Yeah.
He's okay. So the ones that have this face are Gungans or are
frogs, right? Or toads?
No, those are the bullywug.
Bullywug.
Oh, that's a bullywug.
Those are
right, and all the other ones with that face are also bullywug.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I thought these were the giant toads.
No,
Yeah,
giant
so
toads are here.
Right.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then the giant frogs are the other token.
Right,
like
so
these. Okay.
Those are the frogs.
All right, now I understand. Sorry.
Yes.
Now
yes. No, I get it. It's so many slitted eyes.
Yeah.
So as you are looking at him, indeed, he's wearing about 5 different jackets, ramshackly thrown together and tied together because they don't sew. He has a shield and a weapon. The shield looks like it's falling apart. Nothing on any of them look like it's been taken care of whatsoever. One of them does have a hat that looks alright. And one of them has a spear that looks alright, but that's about it.
Have they noticed us?
Did you say a hat?
Yes, H-A-T.
And do they look intelligent?
You can't tell.
Okay.
They're big frogs.
Okay. So does only the one with a spear have a weapon and the rest of them don't?
The rest of them do have weapons. But
what are they carrying?
They're more thrown together. They have spears.
But they don't look like a professionally made spear.
No.
Okay, so we're talking about like sticks with something tied onto the end to make it sharp, like a piece of bone or something like that, basically.
100%.
Like Stone Age level
like
technology.
Or like broken spears that have been tied back together.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
Okay. All right, gotcha. So what are they doing? Are they just standing there, or
It appears that they are waiting for you.
they're waiting for us? Okay.
Oh,
Excuse me.
if they look like they're waiting for us.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, you can go ahead first.
Yeah, you're not that close. You're off the map. Pulled to the side.
Do we don't see any of the prisoners that they mentioned
No.
two. Okay.
I'm gonna make myself look more lordly.
Okay.
I'm going to make myself look more dangerous.
Okay.
I do that by going like this.
It works.
I'm also going to grab Poppy by the shoulder and pull her down and say, this could get very bad. May I pray for you? For Stonefather to protect you, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, Stonefather, it's been good to me so far. Why not?
Fantastic. I will cast my warding bond. You get a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws and are resistant to all damage.
Okay.
Also, whenever you take damage, I take the same amount of damage.
Assume I don't know that part, right?
But you don't know any of it, if we're being honest.
Yep.
Yeah, you've made checks for it before, but you've completely whiffed.
I am going to put some of the swamp like mud on my face to make it look intimidating.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So we're going to, it seems like they want to talk with us, yes?
You don't
I don't know about talk. I think they're trying to
attacking.
capture us.
But they're not attacking us.
Mm-hmm.
They're just waiting.
Well,
they're also a little ways down the road. They haven't seen come
us.
up yet.
Oh, I thought they were just like watching us stand there watching them.
That's just so you guys can actually see them.
Is there any possibility of taking the wagon in another direction?
Yes, there is. If you do so, it will take 2 days to get through the space which you are in, but you can attempt to take it around.
We don't have time. Okay.
Do these people look like they could negotiate? Like maybe we could just pay them a toll.
It's possible. Like they are like they do walk on 2 feet, humanoids. You can tell that they are communicating.
So yeah, I conveyed to them. Well, these creatures seem like they're somewhat intelligent. Maybe we could bargain a passage.
However, they're not speaking in common. It's all in croaks.
Well, I guess we can't.
So,
does anyone have magic that allows you to speak with others?
No.
I do not have this ability, but perhaps I can ask Stonefather to guide us here.
Thoggir can speak with animals, which wouldn't work on them, but it would possibly work on the frogs specifically.
But it also, like, what he can communicate depends on the intelligence of the being, right? So, like, if the frogs are really stupid, how much really could he tell them?
That is 100% accurate.
Okay. And not that I know that. Would he volunteer to talk to the frogs?
You would know.
I would know. Okay.
Yeah.
Like out of character, just for the sake of brevity.
Yes.
I can cast augury if we want to take about another 11 minutes.
Yeah, if you want to go for it, put it in the chat. If you guys are fine
while he does that, maybe I could do some ritual casting or something.
If you have a ritual you want to throw in. Okay. What specifically are you casting augury on? What's the wording?
The question I pose to Stonefather is: if we attempt to barter or negotiate with these beings, will it go well?
You get woe. You know there's always the possibility that you could defy the fate that you are being advised upon. But the standard answer which he is giving you about bartering with these beings is woe. And that's based off of current circumstance.
Understood. I do not believe they will listen to reason. Stonefather counsels us against any attempt to barter or negotiate with them.
And if we try to go around them, it's gonna just take us too long, right?
It'll just add time onto the trip.
Add 2 days to the trip.
What if
Viettervesk, make an insight check when you get that woe.
I will, but I would like to hear from Poppy first.
Oh yeah.
What if, I mean, that one looks somewhat of importance to this group, so if I snuck up on it invisible and held it hostage, maybe we could bought our way through that way.
Or they'll just attack you all at once. I don't know. That's a risky move, but it could work.
I'm pretty deceptive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Viettervesk, the reason why you think bartering would be a bad idea, as per guidance
Stonefather,
from
yes.
the Stonefather,
Yes.
you look at what they're wearing, and you look at the way that they take care of their belongings. They will ask for most likely everything on your person if they feel they can get away with it.
All right. That makes sense because we are sort of told that they're pack rats.
Yes.
Are you confident, my friend, Viettervesk will say to Poppy, that you can successfully accomplish this
Yes.
sneak attack?
Yes.
I believe that Stonefather will keep you safe if you attempt this.
Okay.
If nothing else, Alonzo, and please tell me if you think I'm wrong, it would be enough of a distraction for us to be able to take the rest of them by surprise.
And the only problem is that I kind of point to my armor and say, not very conducive to sneaking around. And
I also do not sneak very well, but maybe...
Is there a way to make? Do you have ability to make a silent?
I do, in fact, have this ability. Yes. Okay. So perhaps with these two things together, we can accomplish our goal.
Yeah. It sounds good. We should definitely, either way, either sneak or like just march in.
I can even
be
cast
close
it as
enough.
a ritual.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's do that then. Let's try to sneak. At the same time, Poppy will be invisible and get to the main guy and try to get him hostage.
Absolutely.
I think that's a good plan.
100%.
I am concentrating on silence spell.
Beautiful. So in that case, if you, we don't even need to worry about it yet because you two wouldn't be on the space on the map yet. Once everything engages, that's where place yourself where you want to be in the bottom of the map. Poppy, make me a stealth check. You have advantage because you are in invisibility.
Come on, Poppy.
Poppy.
15.
You're golden. You're invisible. They're not picking up on you whatsoever. One thing to know: it's actually in either DMG or PHB. I can't remember the page. I think it's like I can't remember the page. If you have, if someone's invisible, or they would have disadvantage on a check, passive perception goes down by 5.
Oh,
nice.
Okay.
So
nice.
Awesome.
So that helps you out very much in this situation. Move yourself to where you would be to strike.
I don't know. He's really big.
He is.
But I guess like they're probably taller than me, right?
How tall are you?
I think I was just like 5'4".
He's not that
5'3".
much taller than you. He's only about like 6 foot.
Big.
But he's wide.
Okay.
Wide.
So I guess I'll go from like... Okay, when I announce my presence...
Yes.
I will do it by stomping on his... I don't know. Because his feet. Like, I don't want him to like walk me out.
They're real big feet.
I know, and I can't really... I guess I'll jump... Didn't think that one through.
Best way to explain this. You know, take like those Weeble Wobble toys that never fall down and just scale it up to that size. That's the body type you're looking at.
Because I don't want to go underneath because that makes me vulnerable. So I got to jump on him and go from above. So I'm going to do that.
Well, okay. Viettervesk, I think that when she announces herself, that's when we also, because
Agreed. Agreed.
divide
So-
their attention. Yeah.
Should we? You have to be fairly close to me for a silent spell to be effective. I think we have to attack from the same side.
You would.
Yeah. I think we should be close by anyway, because I'm more effective when I could protect you if you're within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
So-
but should we have Thoggir with us, or should he come from the
Yes.
other side, do you think?
It's up to you guys. One thing I will say, if Poppy is trying to use this as a negotiation tactic, you may want to give her some time to actually do that before you jump out and actually violence.
Is that
No,
what
I don't-
Poppy is trying to do?
Because that's
Yeah,
what she was
like-
saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
negotiating by
okay.
threatening.
Yes.
Okay.
Justin, I wasn't intending to strike. I was saying announce ourselves like at the same time to
100%.
divide attention. Like
I was
so
making.
it's-
I was just making sure that everyone was on the same page with that. With
Okay.
that.
I
I
see.
mean,
That's it.
I
or
see.
is that a bad idea? I don't know.
I'm
It's a
not.
great idea.
You think that we should all announce ourselves at the same time rather than
Like
waiting to
intimidate,
see-
like emphasize her intimidation. You know,
I
like,
see what you
that,
mean.
like, yeah.
Yes, we snuck up on you. You cannot possibly defeat us. Okay,
If
I
you-
can.
I don't know.
If you ask me for my advice, I will. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yes, of course. Of course. What does Thoggir think?
Yeah. What does Thoggir?
Thoggir thinks that Poppy is crazy for
This is true.
this plan.
Yeah.
However, be prepared to react. But if this is a negotiation tactic, give her the time to see if she can succeed.
Okay, we could go. I'm fine with that. We could keep hidden until like something goes sour, and then. But we should be close enough where we could
100%.
strike right away. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh wait, one last thing before I completely commit to jumping on the back of this giant frog.
100%.
Would a rapier be long enough and threatening enough to like reach it where I can stand back a little bit and not be like too close?
Rapier is a weapon within 5 feet.
So yes, but no. For flavor, yes, but mechanically, you're going to be in its reach.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. A spear would work, or anything with reach.
Yes.
All right. I'm jumping on the back of this thing, I guess. I don't know.
Before
Alright.
you
It's
jump
gonna
on,
go great.
what, I would like you guys to place yourself where you plan on being if things go wrong.
What do you think, Il?
Well, okay. So if we want to divide side, like we'd have Thoggir on one side and us two on the other, or we could just all be together. That might be more protection, but less like coverage of ground.
But
So
there's
there's-
so many of them. I don't
Yeah.
want Thoggir to get surrounded and just
Exactly. So let's just stick together because you'll have
Okay.
protection from my aura, and
Right.
I also have like my fighting style.
Right.
And
Okay,
then also,
so-
if anyone tries to flee, you're all closer for attacks of opportunity too, which is always
Yeah.
helpful.
Right. So I am thinking. I don't know how close can we get. Do we need to make any kind of a stealth roll?
You
with
will.
The
Oh, yeah,
silence?
we should.
You will. It will
Okay.
be neutral. You would normally have advantage, but they do have numbers and home.
Well,
field
we would normally have
environment.
disadvantage, the two of us.
100%.
Right. So it is just neutral. Does Thoggir get advantage?
I'm gonna rule it as a.
I mean, we have
yes.
silence, by the way.
I'm taking
Yes.
silence into account.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
I'm taking silence into account. Thoggir, I'll rule it as a yes.
And so is this a group skill check,
100%.
or are we in? Okay. All right.
100%. If you want individual, you can. But
No,
I'm going
let's
to
do
rule this
group.
as a group.
Can I cast guidance on each of us before starting my?
No, because it's a concentration spell.
Right, but I meant before triggering the silence. But if not, I can only cast guidance on one of us, and then they would have to start
And then,
stealthing.
and then
Okay,
they would lose it because of the.
Yeah.
right, understood. All right, here we go.
My stealth is not good. Oh no, +2. I'm okay on it.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Not bad.
I got
You
it.
guys will. You will overall succeed.
Okay,
You will.
okay. So how close can we get?
You can be within 25 feet of the edge of the map because that is the lowest. Sorry, 20 feet because that is Viettervesk's movement.
How close to the enemy can we get?
So from the bottom of the map,
Yes.
you can be Viettervesk's movement up.
Oh, so we can't take more than we can't take multiple rounds.
If you take multiple rounds, there will be an additional stealth group stealth check, but you can.
Okay, but you're saying we could literally walk right into the middle of the path and they would not notice us?
Because this is going to be where you will be if you need to jump in. This isn't going to be where you're starting.
But we can start anywhere along the bottom edge here and move in 4 squares.
100%.
Is that correct?
I think that's
I think
that's
completely
what.
accurate.
1, 2, 3. Then my thought would be right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I'll accept that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would Thoggir be? Yeah.
Thoggir will be with you.
Okay. Last question before we see what happens with Poppy.
Hell yeah.
Can I have a spell prepared and ready to drop if things go sideways? Or do we need to roll initiative if things go sideways?
Probably need to roll initiative.
I'm going to say you need to roll initiative because you don't know how much time it will take. If it's cantrip, it's not. If it's cantrip, sure.
Oh.
But anything above that, no.
Okay.
But would we have surprise round though? Because we're sneaking stealth.
Yes, you will.
Okay, but we're not, because we're all going to make ourselves visible when she makes herself visible, right? So we're losing.
She does her thing.
No, we're gonna wait till things go sideways and then attack. I think that was
so we're not
give her some
You guys
give her some time
so Poppy is plan A, you guys are backup plan.
Exactly. That's I think that's what we decided after Thoggir said he'd rather have give Poppy some time before we announce ourselves. So
ultimately he's not going to try and convince Poppy against what she wants to do because he's tried and failed.
Did he? Okay.
As have we all.
Exactly. Like I said before we started the stream, Poppy will do what Poppy does. We just have to be resigned to that fact.
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, we will zoom right in for everybody to the very large bullywug and an invisible Poppy coming up behind him.
Okay. So I jump on his back.
Athletics check with advantage.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh,
it's above average.
It is above average.
You were invisible, so he does have disadvantage. Because of his size, he does have a +2 to this roll, I believe.
What?
So
no,
that's
just
2d20. So it's
that's a 9.
It's an 11.
Okay,
I
was like,
it's a tie.
Oh.
So I'm going to rule it as
tie, though, right?
You are now hanging off of him.
Okay.
With your weapon, what do you do? The frogs have not reacted yet. This is in the moment where they're noticing.
I'll kind of hold it up above him because I can't really go around his neck, but I'll do it in between the eyes where the brain is, a vulnerable spot.
I love
I'll
it.
hold it above him.
Yes.
And then drop my invisibility once I'm in position.
Well, you jumped on him. Your invisibility is
the invisibility.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Okay, well, I'm standing above him, dagger between the eyes.
You notice all of the other frogs. You swear they're laughing at him.
Oh, okay. Good start.
Make an insight check before you take your next action, because that counted as a surprise round. They're judging him for being caught off guard and laughing at the fact that that he made a mistake.
It's a good start. Okay. I can work with that.
You hear the ribbits. He is going to attempt to throw you off of him. However,
if I see
this
movement,
is where we will roll initiative. It will not be everyone. It will just be you and the bullywug.
Okay. Come on, Bobby. Okay. Okay.
Beautiful.
Since I'm first, if I see him start to throw me off, I'll kind of push the dagger, not piercing him, but making it more well known that it's, here, and say, don't move or I'll go deeper.
Roll intimidation. You have disadvantage because he cannot understand what you are saying.
Okay. 24?
Absolutely.
Wow. Nice.
Okay. With that 24, the dagger goes in a little bit deeper than you would want.
Okay.
And he starts to freak out a little bit, and his hands go up a little bit. However, the other bullywug are now clapping and watching you do this.
Can I insight check that?
Yes.
Okay. Can I become Lord of the Bullywogs?
Position in society is something that you can take.
Ooh.
With the 19,
a little wrench.
If I were to just kill this Lord Bullywog, would I become Lord Bullywog? Or I'd have to fight other Bullywogs? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's very far. Okay.
Now, if you were to hang around Bullywug more, that 19 will get you the answer over time. However, at this moment, you don't know.
Got it. So I guess I'll just shout out,
Lord of the Bullywogs.
Are any of you intelligent enough to understand what I'm saying?
And you just got a chorus of ribbits back.
Okay. I'll just kind of just dagger here, and I'll go like this.
They all nod.
But then I point to myself and backwards, I want to go, or otherwise I'll kill him.
They all nod. Make an insight check.
They have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I know. 21?
They're fully aware of what you're talking about. They're undecided.
Okay. I'll kind of do a fake I'm gonna stab him, but I'm not, just to be make up your mind.
You know when you have a pet that thinks they're going for a car ride or outside, and you kind of open the door and then close it? That's the response you get. They're entertained with what's going on.
I don't know what to do with the fuck this information. Hold on.
Can I ask before you continue?
Yeah.
What is Viettervesk's impression of what is happening right now?
Make an insight check. I am giving you a passive buff on this based off of the way you've been rolling so far involving them. Okay. They are okay, prove that you're a leader. If you die, one of us will step up. We'll take your things, we'll take your stuff, we'll take your spouse if you have one. They will just assume that person's role.
So they're giving Poppy a chance to prove she's a leader, or they're giving the big bullywug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Poppy chose to make herself look noble.
Right.
Which did not help her.
Oh.
Because
she looks wealthy.
Has shinies.
Right.
Right.
And I think Poppy is now realizing that with that most recent insight.
At this point, do we jump in, Viettervesk?
No, not to do it.
I'm not going to jump in yet because no move toward violence has occurred.
Okay.
The moment that they start to move toward her to hurt her, then we will jump in.
Gotcha.
So I have noticed my appearance is making me a target.
Oh, absolutely.
I dropped disguise self.
They were looking at you. Like you were a prime cut of perfectly cooked steak and they hadn't eaten for a week.
So I'll drop disguise self, and then I'll kind of hold an Eldritch Blast in my hand and kind of point it to him to be wow, I'm very powerful, but I'm not gonna shoot it. Just I have a dagger and I have magic, and I'm not rich. I got used leather. Armor.
They're just clapping for you. Like, you get the sense that they're like, kill him.
All right. Guess I gotta kill him. I don't know what else to do. I cast friends, but then that really fucks us over.
Just do
yeah.
it.
All right.
Do what you feel like you need to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Where is it?
You have advantage on whatever you do because of the situation. Even if it's a ranged attack roll, I'm fine with giving you advantage.
And I'm level 6, so I get 2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We do.
He's still up.
I can just keep casting. No one's stopping me.
They're watching. He is going to try and do something.
Okay.
But the rest of them are watching. One thing you will notice, though.
Yeah.
They will start to circle in a little bit closer, to get a better view.
Okay. That's good. That's fine. I will become queen of bullywugs. We got this.
Anything I roll for this big guy is going to be made +2 higher than what it says.
Wait. Did the bullywugs just move?
Yes.
Because they want to watch.
They're all getting closer to see what's going on.
Okay.
So he is going to attempt to bite you.
Can we move up
Yes.
to be close still?
Okay.
Yes.
Do we need to roll again if we do that?
Nope.
Okay.
And then he will attempt to use his spear one-handed.
Okay, that will hit.
3 points of piercing. Not that much.
Okay.
You take 1, Viettervesk takes 2.
What? Why do I take damage?
Warding bond.
Oh. I think I take... Oh, yes. I take the same damage he takes. I don't
Cool.
think that I
Then you
take...
both take one.
Okay.
Okay. Is it my turn?
I will double check that, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's how it works.
Rule it as 1 either way. It's piercing if it comes down to it.
I'm gonna
right,
throw-
right.
Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to throw up a hypnotic pattern. So,
You take the same amount of damage it takes. Yes, okay.
30-foot cube.
yeah, but I'll put it myself on the border so I'm not inside the cube.
Okay, I believe that was 15 by 15, correct?
Yes, I think that's what we decided last time.
Yeah, because we looked it up.
Yes, 3 squares by 3 squares.
Cool. So you're right on the border.
Mm-hmm.
So does that work, or do you want it to be moved?
I don't want to initiate anybody else in this battle. I want it to seem like I'm challenging him for his position, so I don't want to hit that one. Yes, that's
Okay,
better.
perfect. Okay, yeah, so you throw it up. He will have to make a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Not his worst. Still got a 2. He's now just standing there, bleh, tongue hanging
Okay.
out.
So
Big
then I
ol'
guess I get to go again.
Big old bubble thing just drooping. Yeah.
Okay. And since he sucks at... Oh. I hit him before. Okay, so let's do this. My first time using this. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Pull the dead, yes.
Mm-hmm. And since he's missing hit points, it's
D12, I think.
1d12. Yeah.
Jeez. He is not rolling good.
Well, okay. That's...
Oh no,
Sucks.
that did suck.
Still up.
Yeah.
He also took damage, so he's knocked out of it.
Okay.
Your turn again. He missed his turn.
Okay. Just good old Eldritch Blast about. Just fucking. Ugh. 12 or 14 hit.
No. Both of them missed.
Yeah.
On his turn, he is going to, again, bite and spear.
Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Hex is a bonus action, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on him.
Hell yeah.
And then let's see. Let's throw a Hellish Rebuke at him too.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna cast that at level, let's see, 3.
Level 3? Hell yeah. This number will be reduced by 1.
Okay.
Fails.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
No. You don't.
Oh,
you,
no.
You do not need to Eldritch Blast. You cook.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So I know he's dead?
Yes. As you cook him, I'm going to need everybody else to roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Initiative.
I will also roll for Thoggir.
And can you move Thoggir to where we are?
1,000,000% I can.
Okay.
That's too many percents.
It's true. I apologize. He'll be in the back though because he has the movement with not Steel Wind but Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr Strike. Yeah.
Yeah. Viettervesk. So at this point, we should announce ourselves, right?
So
do we announce ourselves or do we take the attack of surprise? Is the question, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Attack of surprise. Yeah.
We still don't know
exactly
how
what
they're
it will
going to
be.
respond. So are they charging her at this point? Is that what's happening?
100%. You
Okay.
see they're all
Yeah,
preparing
we
to
gotta
jump
go.
and
Then
surround her.
yes.
Okay.
Then yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Us three get surprise round this round though, right? Because like we were.
100%.
Okay. Awesome.
100%. Thoggir is going to do his usual Zephyr Strike. Get in there. It'll be 2 additional damage if he can hit with his multi-attack.
He gets advantage because it's surprise.
That'll miss. However, he will deal 10 damage. Where do you want him to go? Because he can go to various spaces around the battlefield. Doesn't get attack of opportunity.
Viettervesk, I'll let you decide that.
What was question?
Where do you want Thoggir to go? Like what spot before people jump?
I would prefer him to be within 5 feet of me in case he gets. But it's up to you.
Within 5 feet.
5 feet or 10 feet?
Within 10 feet, he'll be in my aura. But like if he's within 5 feet, I could intercept.
He'll go here.
If he gets it.
And
okay.
He went after this frog.
Oh, but we have surprise round, so it doesn't matter, I guess. Because we're not gonna get hit this round.
Not this round, right? But it could make a difference for the next. Yes. I mean that's fine.
If you want, he can be here, but that would have him surrounded.
No, I don't think that's wise.
No, that's not wise.
Yeah, cool.
Viettervesk is going to run like basically through them toward Poppy. So
yeah,
I know you want me to stay close to you, but that's not
okay.
I'm not going to do the wise thing. So just be aware.
Okay.
So you silently run. Where do you go?
Me?
Yep. Where do you run?
Is it my turn?
It is. Poppy was engaged in everything going on. She's not part of this. This suppress.
Okay. I can't tell.
Isn't it my turn?
I thought Alonzo went before me. Did he not?
Yeah, he does. I do.
Yeah. It's because it doesn't have your name. I can't tell which one is you.
Yeah, this is me. It's my turn right now, and then it'll be.
I don't know why I saw Viettervesk.
Okay.
It's okay.
So I am going to strike with my short sword. Who's the one that this is the guy that's hurt, right?
The giant frog right in front of you.
Okay. So I should finish him off and then hit him once and then I'll strike the other this guy.
Hell yeah.
So my first attack is on the frog. Short sword. Oh no. Oh, I meant to do my rapier. Oh god. It's the same roll though. So
hell yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. how do I just do damage for rapier? I'll just do it manually. 1d8 plus
Just click
2.
rapier on your sheet and then
Okay.
roll it. Yeah. There you go.
9 points of piercing damage on that.
Skewer a frog.
Okay. With my second attack, I'll go after the toad or the
The bullywug. Yep.
bullywug. Not as good. 14.
That will just miss.
Oh, okay. I want to move anywhere?
You won't get attacks of opportunity this round if you move, by the way.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm gonna try to get attention on me because I'm gonna Viettervesk, you kind of communicate to me that you're gonna just go. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I
So
say, I'm going.
in that case, I'm gonna try to divert attention to me and go here, and just surround myself. And I might even throw in a compelled duel on one of these guys, just in case.
All right.
Or not. No, actually, I'll just move there. And
Well,
then
you also
just loudly
will have naturally shiny armor because you take care of it, which helps out.
Yeah. And I will also like try to intimidate them with like I have the mud on my face and just like growl at them like
Okay.
Like to try to get their attention on me.
I love it.
You want me to roll intimidate
I do not.
or something?
I do not.
And that's my turn. Yeah.
Viettervesk.
Okay, Viettervesk will drop silent spell, and as he does, he will begin to do his droning throat singing, chanting as he prays, and many of the souls of his fallen brethren will begin to flood out of him in every direction, filling a space that is a 15-foot radius sphere around me. Is I cast Spirit Guardians.
I'll put it red because that's a death zone.
I'm still perfect. You can do that. Let me get rid of my circle then. There we go. Goodbye, circle. Excellent. Okay. So first of all, I would like for everything that has currently entered this space to give me a is it a saving throw?
It is.
Yes, wisdom. Thank you.
Okay.
Apart from my allies who I have designated as safe.
Beautiful. Come on. There we go. So I need 5 of these.
So 14. And 3 of them succeeded.
Okay, and then there's 2 giant frogs as well.
There is 1 success.
Yep. So what is the damage on?
The damage is 19.
Ooh.
Or 8, I believe, or 9. Would it be 9? It would be 9. Yes. 19 or 9. But I am not done. Nice. So when you are done calculating that damage and applying it, let me know.
If you let me know now, I can multitask.
Okay. I am going to start running. So I take a couple of steps and I enter this space. Any new creatures that are now entering the space need to give me a roll.
1,000,000%. So that will be a new bullywug and a giant toad.
And then I will take another step. Does that hit anybody new?
No.
And I will, so that is 2 steps, 3 steps.
That'll get 2 more bullywug. Big guy is already dead.
And 4th step.
Okay, so that includes second giant toad and 1 more frog. So I have to roll 2 frogs. So one more frog here. confirm that. Yep, and 2 bullywug, 1 more toad.
Great job, Viettervesk.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, can you, when you have a moment, mark which ones are down?
I absolutely will.
Thank you.
You could also probably get rid of that icon because you're not silent anymore.
I'm concentrating on this spell now.
Oh, that's a concentrate thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Toad, one
I
got
thought that was a
18.
silence
This
thing.
was the one that took the full 19.
Yeah, I mean, I could use something else for it. I don't know what really like says I'm thinking.
No, that the stopwatch sounds good to me.
Right.
Boom,
There
boom,
is a
boom. Both of these bullywug are obliterated.
Justin, I almost called you Jim.
I love it.
Justin, you have pro account, right?
I do.
There's a script called Combat Master that keeps track of concentrate. I use it, but like I don't know. You don't have to, but like just letting you know.
I'll take a look into it.
Yeah.
So that is the fallout of that situation.
Okay. How hurt does the toad look that is right next to me?
But that took off just under half.
Just under half, so it's got a little bit more than 50% left.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. I will use bonus action to summon spiritual weapon.
Hell yeah, you will.
And I will drop it right next to me and attack toad with.
Hell yeah, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 8, so I miss.
Got it. 2 seconds,
And I can't
it will be
control
under
it.
your control.
Perfect. Just so you know, if you make a character and put the hammer as its picture, you can assign me as the owner of that character,
Yeah,
and then I will always have it.
Hell yeah.
That's what I do in my game. Yeah.
All right.
That is my turn.
Is up. Good turn. Bullywug, completely shocked. Thoggir is now up. He sees everything going on. He is going to save
I should
his
give us some fight music, right?
spell.
Yeah, fight music would be good.
He's going to come here. And he is just going to attempt to mow down 2 frogs. Just misses. Just misses. Poppy, you are up. You can see that the frogs are indeed like, oh, cool. We can now take her stuff because she got rid of the big guy.
So my subjects have turned on me already. All right. Is this guy? Is he still up?
No, he's done.
Okay. So for my bonus action, I'll go ahead and do that first. I'm gonna move my hex to let's just get rid of the bullywugs first. So I'll move it to this guy first. And then I'll cast let's do Eldritch Blast on him
Hell yeah.
twice.
But your hex damage is up to a D6, correct?
Yes.
You need to roll hex damage for both hits.
Okay. Not rolling good.
5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Still up.
Okay. And that will end my turn. I'm gonna go here behind his body for cover. Okay, that'll end my turn.
Hell yeah. Alonzo, you are up.
All right. First thing, I will attack this toad.
Okay.
I don't have advantage anymore. Sorry. That probably misses, right? 11.
Yes, it does. No, on the toad?
Yeah, on the toad.
Let me
or the frog, whatever that's called.
no, 11 hits.
Oh, 11 hits. Okay. That's a 3 minimum damage I could do. And
3, it's still up.
yeah, of course. You know what? I will do a second attack on it to try to get rid of it.
Hell yeah.
Because I have a plan. Oh, well.
That'll miss, unfortunately.
All right, that's fine. I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity and move here, just so I could have some protection on Thoggir if he needs it.
It absolutely will. It'll go for a bite. It'll miss.
That misses. Okay. And that's my turn. Wait. I will. You know what? I'll use a compelled duel just in case. On what? I'll leave it. I'll do it on this guy up here.
On which one?
The guy in front of Thoggir.
Hell yeah, I love it.
So compelled duel, you need to roll a wisdom saving throw or be compelled to fight me or get a disadvantage on fighting anyone else.
17.
Oh, that he passes. Yeah. I don't know if I ever had like successful compelled duel yet.
You have. You have.
I've had one.
You definitely have.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, giant frogs. It's weird. Actually, two
Just
of them.
an just a
Wisdom
reminder.
saves.
They do, and anything that was affected by my spell, or maybe if it's the start of their turn, it's if they're affected now. I'll let you rule that, but they're at half speed.
Yeah.
It says any affected creatures at half speed.
They'll still be at half speed. However, with the damage you already rolled, it doesn't matter if they save.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Which means only one of the giant frogs gets away. It is going to hop off of the map.
Aren't there two at the bottom too?
Oh, thank you very much. This one is going to attempt to leave, which it can, and the other one will also leave as well.
Okay. I had an internet blip there for a second, so I missed a little bit of what was going on. What is the goopy eye? What's going on with the goopy
hex.
eye on the one bullywug?
Hex.
Hex. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it not letting me? For some reason, my turn order is responding weird. Giant Toad is up next. The Toads are going to see what's going on. It was going to hop over to here. However, they both do need to make saves. Top one, bottom one, both take 19. They are looking rough. They are looking oh, this one's looking real bad. The one that's looking the one in front of Viettervesk is pretty much close to dead. However, it's still going to attempt to fight because of the fact that it can't get away because it's surrounded by people. It will attempt to bite Viettervesk, miss. The other toad will attempt to bite Alonzo because he is the shiniest, and it will miss. Up next, Viettervesk.
Bonus action, I will attack the almost dead toad with hammer.
Yep.
Let me roll that here. Get rid of that and do it again. A 12.
12 hits, and you splat a toad.
Okay.
Yay!
Can I now move through the space that creature was in?
Yes.
Okay. I will go. Let's see. That is 5. Okay. 10 feet.
Oh, yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, I believe 4 of them enter my space.
Absolutely. I'm not even rolling for this guy.
Viettervesk, your turns have been super effective.
It's fully what I expected to happen as soon as Viettervesk got into the fray.
Yes, this spell is, if you use it like I am, if you make yourself a moving weapon, it is incredible.
Yeah, it is. It's
and I
amazing.
had a feeling these were going to be a lot of like low HP monsters, right? So I thought, okay, I can get a bunch of them hurt and we can take them out.
And I believe, because you were up here, it also catches this guy, and he doesn't even need to worry about a save.
I was here. So he was in it on his turn. But
you moved out of it on his turn as well.
So I was here.
Never mind. Thank you.
Right, I was here, and now I'm here. Okay, and then I have 10 more feet of movement, so I will move. Can I get one? I will move to here. Does that get anyone else?
It gets it kills 2 more.
Okay.
It kills 2 more.
Jesus.
Dude, you're a walking like nuclear weapon.
This fight was going to go one of 2 ways. This fight was going to go catastrophic for you guys or catastrophic for me. It was never balanced either way.
Yeah.
And I will move my hammer to here. And that is my turn.
You can bonus action attack.
I bonus action attacked before. So I'm just taking its movement now.
Hell yeah. Giant toad sees what's going on. Let me look at its intelligence real quick to see if it knows to disengage. Nope, it's gonna try and hop away.
I will take, because I didn't take any reactions.
100%.
I'll
take your attack of opportunity.
So will Thoggir. Roll.
Oh jeez.
You both hit. Roll your damage. Let's see how much overkill you get. Yeah, you get together. You guys cut part of it off.
Nice.
How do you eviscerate the remaining frog and bullywug? There's no need to even play it out.
Who wants to do the honors?
You, man.
If we're going by turn order, Viettervesk would be up. No, Thoggir would be up next, followed by Poppy.
Why don't we let Thoggir go then?
I mean, he's not here though.
Okay, okay. Give it to Poppy.
What
do you want to do?
Poppy, how do you take him out?
Eldritch Blast it.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Boom! They both hit. They both go down.
Well, that was something, right, guys?
Yeah, that was something. Well, we have not found the prisoners, though. I presume these are the guys that took them, and their lair is probably nearby. Do we want to try to find the lair?
You actually do find one of the prisoners.
Oh.
What?
Okay. Now that you've had the chance to calm down, the frog that was recently the giant toad that was recently killed.
Oh, inside.
Hanging out of its mouth is a acid burned human.
Okay, well,
is he still alive or
make a medicine
dead?
check?
I will assist.
Someone do it because my medicine is not good.
I have a fairly good ability here.
Okay, why don't you do the medicine?
And
I'll aid you.
Thank you. And I will also ask Stonefather to bless this, although it may not make a difference.
Yeah,
but
22 is probably good enough, right?
Yeah, but 26 is better.
Been dead for hours. You see muscle, you see sinew, you see veins starting to
let's cut open the other big toad, see if there's another guy in there or something.
There is there's 2 skeletons in the stomach of the toad disintegrating.
Okay.
If you check the other one, there will be an additional in it.
Okay, so all of them were basically eaten.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I will also check the giant bullywug.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
What does it have in its gut, Justin?
Can I do a health action on the investigation?
Next time you would call it before, but we'll take the
okay.
So it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Okay. He has on him 5 copper, a couple,
I throw them to Poppy.
like 3 broken silver pieces.
Thanks.
I throw them to Poppy.
Thanks.
And hidden in a bag on his person is 2 longbows and 40 arrows.
Now these might be useful.
I'll take the arrows because I could use them. I already have a longbow, but unless
These
someone
are
else
decent
uses
quality
arrows.
longbows that hunters would use. They appear to have taken their clothes. Their armor was given to one of the other bullywug, taken their arrows, and took their money.
Does anyone need arrows? Otherwise, I'll take the arrows.
I cannot
Okay.
use them.
Thoggir's
We should
an
hold
upfront
on
fighter.
to the bows. We'll put them in the wagon. Yes?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Linda wants a bow. I don't know.
We should give her something to defend herself.
Okay,
I will
yeah,
now disembowel the big bullywug because I'm worried it has eaten someone.
Yeah, can you give me like
It
a
absolutely
prize from
has.
it?
I'm sorry, what, Justin?
It absolutely has. It appears
It
to
absolutely
have
has,
one
okay.
one body within there that is eaten within the past day.
Okay. So is that 5 or 4 bodies total?
5.
5.
Okay.
So, well, okay, if we're giving Linda a bow, we should give her the arrows then, because she probably needs it.
Some of them.
Well,
Right.
she won't accept it.
Oh.
Okay.
On the reasoning that she'll probably hurt herself if she tries to use this thing.
Okay. All right.
She tries to pull
Then I'll
the
take
the
the-
bowstring back, and it's like shaking arms.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take the arrows then. How many arrows is that?
40.
Oh, does it
40,
also
40.
does it come with a quiver?
No.
Okay, I only have 1 quiver, so
You find a broken quiver that's been torn apart, but
all right.
no quiver.
So I'll stash. I'll take 2 of the arrows, which will fill my quiver back to max of 40, and I'll stash rest of the arrows in the wagon, I guess, or the
hell yeah. And we'll actually call that here.
Okay.
Where we'll come back possibly next week. It will be figured out what people are doing with the proximity to Thanksgiving. But I will make sure to update anyone as soon as we know. But when we come back to this story, it will be it'll be looking forward to how you get to where you want to go.
Fantastic. Thank you,
we
as
are
always,
one
for a great
Yeah.
game,
bad
Justin.
roll.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Thank
we're
you
talking
so
over
much.
him. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you to the players. Thanks to everyone watching. And yeah, as always, we are pushing towards affiliate, and not only for ourselves, but also every other small streamer out there who wants to get some views and entertain some people.
Have fun rolling 20s, guys.
Hell yeah, we'll take the bad rolls